Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here, and wow, we are already doing the end of the year video for DQS, and I cannot believe it has actually come around this quickly. I am so excited and so happy to see what my year has basically given me, or what I've accomplished this year in terms of this channel. So in kind of tradition for me not doing my makeup this year, I am still not doing my makeup this year. The makeup will resume in 2022. But first of all, I just wanted to start out this video by saying yes, I'm not at my desk again. I'm on my bed, and the only reason why is because I have to film in my room today, and it is currently December 15th, so we're doing this video a little early, but it's only because I really have no other time to film this. We're filming it today because I also don't have much to post in the next couple of weeks anyways, so this is pretty much all I have this year. Next year, well, we'll talk about next year in tomorrow's video on New Year's Eve. Yeah, we'll talk about what's in store for DQS in tomorrow on the 31st for 2022. But in the meantime, as per tradition, I have compiled a playlist of videos on my channel that has garnered 21 views or over. Now, just a heads up, I do have the mic close to me because my mom is sleeping in the other room. That's kind of the point I tried to make earlier, but my brain sidetracked. So I do have the mic closer to me so you can still hear me, but my mom is currently asleep. So you guys won't be able to, I won't have my mic further away from me like I usually do. Alrighty, so let's get into these videos. Sorry, one more quick thing before we get started. There are some videos, unlike last year where I reacted to every single video, and my end of the year video ended up being almost 5 hours. What we're going to do this time, at least for this year, I don't know if this is going to pertain to 2022, but at least for this year, what we're going to do is we're only going to react to videos that that aren't reacting to videos. Any reacting to videos we are not reacting to. Or B, they have to be less than 10 minutes long. So those are the ones we will be reacting to. Just so you know, all videos that I will be reacting to in this video, as well as videos that I will not be reacting to, basically all videos that are mentioned in this video will be in the description box below. There are going to be 33 videos down there, so enjoy all of those links, and I hope you guys enjoy this end of the year video for Disney Queen Skelly. Alrighty guys, so like I said, we're not going to be reacting to anything over 10 minutes or over. So Getting Ready with DQS January 2nd, 2021 source Instagram Live has 31 views. It was posted January 5th of this year, and it is 15 minutes and 59 seconds long. So this video will be in the description box, should you choose to go watch it. The Discussing Snow White's Enchanted Wish was posted January 12th, 2021 and garnered 112 views. Holy shit. It is 11 minutes and 8 seconds long, so again, this one will be in the description box should you choose to go watch it. Alrighty, so the first video we are going to be reacting to is reviewing Disney's Silly Symphony, The Three Little Pigs. This garnered 201 views and was posted January 21st, 2021. It is about 5 minutes and 41 seconds long, so let's get into it.
Hi little skeletons, it's Disney Queen Skelly here, and I got myself a brand new camera, just because my old one wasn't—
Oh my god, this is when I got my Nexigo camera. Oh my god. I had no idea this is the first video. This is awesome.
Filming like I had liked it to for a while, so I ended up getting a new one because I want higher quality videos. So today we are—
It was not only that, but I think it was because something happened to my old camera and I had to get rid of it, but I don't quite remember.
Viewing Silly Symphony's The Three Little Pigs. I personally love the Silly Symphony. It is one of my absolute favorites, and we're just gonna get right into it. So first we're gonna start with the IMDb.
This is when I would have Luis in the room with me. He would join me sometimes when I did my filming.
IMDb stuff that I found online. IMDb rating 7.5 out of 10 stars, runtime 9 minutes. Plot summary 1. The three little pigs each build a house of different material. The big bad wolf comes along and blows away the straw and stick homes, but is unable to destroy the house of the bricks. Plot summary 2. The two pigs building houses of hay and sticks scoff at their brother building the brick house. But when the wolf comes around and blows their houses down after trickery like dressing as a fondling sheep.
You know, it's funny. This was before I started working at Disneyland. This was, again, released early 2021, so I still wasn't working at the time. I wouldn't know that I was working with Disney again until May 20th of this year. But now in looking at this, I get like super PTSD from work. Oh, because one of our sections is the Three Little Pigs. And every time I hear the song come on in my car, it's like, I know all the lyrics.
Fails. They run to their brother's house and throughout they sing the classic song, Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf? So overall, I actually gave this silly symphony an 8.5 out of 10 skulls. And let me tell you why. So I will say that the song brings back really...
Can we just say that my makeup looks gorgeous here?
good memories. I personally love the song Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf. I have it on my playlist that I play in the car constantly. So, and I used to listen to it as a kid. My mom had all of like the Disney song CDs, like the Disney volumes or whatever, and that was on them. And I remember listening to it in the car.
It's a Disney's Greatest Hits volume. There's 3 of them. There's a purple, green, and red one. And I think Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf is on the green or red one. I cannot remember. I think it's on the red one.
All the time, and sometimes when I hear it, I can hear the song that plays afterwards. Like, you know, when it's just kind of engraved in your head, and you're like, you listen when you were younger, you listened to like an album or a playlist for so long that when one song plays, you expect the song afterwards to be what you remembered, but it's like something different. You know what I mean? That's kind of...
I totally still understand what I'm saying here. Can I also mention how short my hair is? It's about right here. Right now, you guys can't see it, but my hair is all the way down to here now. That is insane how at the beginning of the year it was that short, and now it's like down to my boobies.
Kind of how it is. So the pig who's building the house made out of sticks, he looks like he's wearing Donald Duck's costume, which is really weird. I kind of looked at him like, that looks like Donald Duck's sailor suit. I never really noticed that before. The straw pig kind of looks like Popeye the Sailor Man, but he also in a way also looks like Olive Oil. So I was like, huh, okay, combination of the two.
Their secret pig love child.
The brick pig kind of looks like a dwarf. Not gonna lie, with the way he's all dressed up, he kind of looks like one of the 7 dwarves.
So I noticed I'm incredibly dressed up, and this was filmed, I don't know when, because I know it was posted in January, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was filmed in January. I want to say it was most likely filmed in October, so maybe we were going out for our anniversary at this point.
I don't know if this was in the Silly Symphony song that plays on the DVD or on the CD.
I'm wearing a bracelet from Spirit Halloween. So yes, this had to have been November or October time.
But they said they'd shoot the wolf down. Like, Jesus. That shocked me.
This was also before my Mandalorian tattoo, so yeah, this is definitely filmed in 2020.
Because I was like, I am so not used to that. Like, I'm used to, like, the stuff that we watch nowadays, like, where it's kind of, like, really, like, low budgeted. Well, not low budgeted, but it's, like, lower. It's, like, how do I explain it? It's, like, really G-rated now. Like, it's really censored nowadays. So back then when stuff wasn't as censored, and, you know, you're hearing these things like, oh, I'm gonna shoot you down, or, you know, you see kids, or you see, like, alcohol and tobacco in like, kids stuff, you know, you don't see that nowadays. So when you do see it, like, when I see it in these shorts, I'm thinking, what the hell? Like, I'm not used to that, so it always trips me out. So when they said they'd shoot the wolf down, I was like, what on earth? Like, what the hell? I'm not used to that. There's not as much singing in this one as there is in most Silly Symphonies. Mind you, the thing is about 9 minutes long, but I think the song itself, if I have it accurate to what's on the album, is about like 3-4 minutes long. So I don't know. That was just different for me. So the sheepskin, he said, I'm a poor little sheep with no place to sleep. Please open the door and let me in.
Not by the hair of our chinny chin chin. You won't scare us with that old sheepskin. I still talk about that to this day whenever I talk about the 3 little pigs and they talk about the sheepskin. And I know I'm going to mention it here, but did he really skin a sheep?
And they say, not by the hair of our chinny chin chin. You can't fool us with that old sheepskin.
Fool us, not scare us. My apologies.
So I'm thinking, sheepskin? Did he actually skin a sheep? And also, he was in a basket sucking on what looked like a makeshift milk bottle? It was just so weird. Like, that was just weird to me. So, to quote CinemaSins, let's have apples fall on him so he looks like even more of an asshole. And, you know, if there was a rotten apple that fell on the wolf, so obviously he looked like more of a bad guy. So, the way that the wolf was huffing and puffing at the brick...
You know, I kind of curse CinemaSins now for me looking at movies and shorts in different ways. And the only reason why is because I think in 2020, I binged watched so much CinemaSins videos that I can now catch a lot of flaws in movies, and it really ruins the movie-going experience. But I still enjoy watching movies, don't get me wrong. It's just nowadays, some movies look worse than others to me. And back when I was way younger, I was able to watch a movie, and like, I rarely hated movies. Back when I was younger, I rarely hated movies. But nowadays, it's like I can give you a whole list of movies I hate. And I don't hate CinemaSins for it. I have a shirt that says this girl would be excellent at CinemaSins because, yeah, I'm not wrong in that sense. CinemaSins has thoroughly given me a different brain when it comes to movies.
Cows, and literally he was like... And I'm like, oh my god, that is like so me after working out. I'm just coming home like... So, you know, I don't know if you guys have seen this picture previously, but I've been on iFunny for a couple of years now. And there was one time I saw a picture of the three little pigs playing piano, and up on the wall was a picture of their mom, and then a picture of their dad. And it was, their dad was Sausage Links. And I thought, okay, maybe that's just photoshopped, you know, because some people like to trick people's minds into thinking, oh, Disney did this, Disney did that, when sometimes they didn't. And I found the sausage dad. I was like, oh my god, that wasn't fake. What the hell? I have a question. What's turpentine? Because I don't know if that's something made up by Disney or if that's something, like, actually real. They use turpentine to get rid of the wolf, but I figured just boiling water might have been enough. I don't know, maybe they just wanted to make his butt itch because he was scooting on the floor, so maybe his butt was itching. I have no idea. But anyways, that is my review of the Silly Symphony, The Three Little Pigs. I thank y'all so much for watching. Go watch it for yourself. Obviously, if you have Disney Plus or if you can find it here on YouTube, go for it. It's a really good Silly Symphony, one of my personal favorites. Again, it just brings back a lot of childhood nostalgia, and I'm sure you guys would like it. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, little skeletons. Stay safe, and I love you.
Okay, so I can see why my reviews are actually getting really good views. I do like them. They're really good. My reviews are a lot better than I actually thought they were. So we're going to move on to the next video in this series that we have going on here. So this video is Donald Duck inspired nail look. This garnered 37 views and was posted January 22nd, 2021.
Hi little skeletons, it's Disney Queen Skelly here. Welcome back to another nail inspired look. So today we are doing Donald Duck. So with the way this picture looks, I kind of had issues kind of figuring out how I wanted to do it, especially because he's got, you know, the blue hat, he's, you know, a white duck, and then he's got like the yellow, the red, you know, all of that. He's got a little bit more blue in his shirt. So I was thinking, how the hell am I gonna...
You know, it's funny. I know this is a video of me, right? I know this is a video of how I look, how I dress, how I do my makeup, my jewelry. But why am I feeling 12 levels of self-consciousness looking at myself?
I'm gonna do this. Because you know me, I right now I'm not doing like the whole wacky designs, like doing like little intricate details on my nails, because I don't want to do that right now. So I think...
Plus I don't have the tools to do it.
I figured the best way for me to do this would be white for his feathers, blue for the shirt and the hat, you know, just kind of combine it, I guess. Red for the bow tie, I think yellow for like the little, I think they're the collar or something like that. And then, or wait, hang on. So it's white, blue, yellow, red, yellow. So it's going to be white for the feathers, blue for the shirt, yellow for the collar, red for the bow, and then yellow again for the feet. So as you guys know, I don't have yellow. I have gold. And I really need to invest in some yellow nail polish, but for now we're just going to do gold as the yellow.
I don't think I'm ever going to get any more nail polish until the ones I have run out, because my little box of nail polish is overfilling at this point.
This is the red we're going to be using for the bow. This is the white we are going to be using for his feathers. And then this is the blue we're going to be using for his outfit. So we're going to start with white on the thumbs for the feathers. So that's where this is going to go. Alright, now we're going to do the second coat. So this is what it looks like. Hang on. There we go. That's what the white nails look like. And now we are going to do blue on the index fingers. So we're going to do this color blue. Second coat. Alrighty, so this is what it looks like with the blue. So we got the white and the blue. Next we're going to do gold. Or in this case, I guess it's substituting for yellow again. And this is going on the middle finger of both of my hands. Second coat. So this is what it looks like with the gold. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's got white, blue, and gold representing yellow. And now we're going to do the red on the ring finger. Second coat. So this is what it looks like so far. White, blue, gold, and red. And then last but not least, we're going to do gold again on the pinky fingers for his little...
This is making me miss doing my nails. That's kind of why I started the whole doing my nails for filming thing. Now I feel like I'm just gonna... Oh, actually, I can't spoil anything for next year. I just really missed doing my nails so much that I really wanted to get back into doing it. And you guys know this year I wasn't really doing my list like I did at the beginning of the year. So I was doing doing nails for filming because I missed having nail polish on.
Little waddle feet. I call them waddle feet. I know they're called something else. I think webbed feet, but I call them waddle feet. Second coat. And ta-da! This is the Donald Duck inspired nail look that we have going on. I personally love it. I think it looks awesome. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below.
I probably would have changed the pinky to white again, just to kind of represent the feathers, you know, below the shirt, but I guess this works too.
And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, little skeletons. Stay safe.
Alright, so not bad. I can see why these videos were popular. Though, again, the only thing I would change is just the pinky nail. I would make it white instead of gold, but that's just me. So again, like I said, this is a reacting to video, so this is not one we will be reacting to. This is reacting to top 5 favorite Disney movies. It garnered 32 views, and it was published February 13th, 2021. But again, we're not going to be reacting to it because it is a reacting to video, so instead I'm going to link it below and you guys can watch it if you'd like. Alrighty, once again, this is something we won't be reacting to because it is over 10 minutes long. So this is Fun Facts for Fun and Fancy Free. It garnered 75 views and was published February 10th, 2021. So I'm going to link it below in case you guys would like to watch it. Alrighty, so this one we will be reacting to. It is only about 3 minutes and 23 seconds long. So this one is 9 creepy Disney park legends you should know before planning your next trip. It garnered 23 views and was published January 25th, 2021.
Hi little skeletons, it's Disney Queen Skelly here, and welcome back to another Scary Disney Stories. So we are officially done with the...
I hate that I can't wear that choker anymore. I gave it to Harley Baby because I had an allergic reaction to it.
Longer Disney stories. I think I had mentioned that in the final video. So today we are actually going to be looking at something called 9 creepy Disney park legends you should know before planning your next trip. So I hope you guys enjoy these spooky Disney stories. For many, Disneyland and Walt Disney World are wonderful havens of magic and dreams for the whole family to enjoy. It is the perfect hyper-positive environment for vacation. However, it's understandable that some members of your family might not totally be on board for the ooey gooey kissy hugginess of Disney.
Ugh, I hate that I had to say that. That's one of my trigger words is the G-O-O-E-Y word. Ugh, I hate hearing it. I hate saying it. It makes me cringe.
Maybe they prefer something a little bleaker. Well, it seems that the brightest light casts the darkest shadow. Both Disney-themed parks are riddled with creepy urban legend, ghosts, and ghouls that aren't just animatronics in the Haunted Mansion ride. Many cast members claim that after dark, the dolls in It's a Small World come to life, switching places or disappearing altogether. Ever since a male guest died in the 70s, cast members insist that his ghost happily hitches a ride on any empty rocket ship seats at Space Mountain in Disney World. Apparently, it is common for guests to scatter the ashes of loved ones on their favorite attractions. Popular resting places include Pirates of the Caribbean and, of course, the Haunted Mansion. the latter of which even sells urns to guests to discourage this behavior. In 2005, a 4-year-old boy died on then brand new mission.
So if you guys notice, I'm obviously going through pictures on my laptop in order to have you guys look at this. Well, what I would do is I would kind of put this mouse right here off to the side so you guys wouldn't see it. Nowadays, even if I try to do that, a little arrow pops up here, and I hate that it does that. I got to figure out how to get rid of that.
Mission space ride at Epcot. MS cast members claim to feel cold spots in the terminal where he died in. Sometimes the shuttle doors will close when they shouldn't. In 1999, the classic It's a Small World ride at Disneyland had to be evacuated for an undisclosed reason. Just before leaving the park, a mother snapped a couple of pictures to finish off the roll. When the pictures were developed, one showed the blurry image of a limp child hanging from the ceiling. Near the entrance in...
Supposedly, though, that was a doll. There are claims that it was a child or that it was a doll. Some people still aren't 100% sure.
Disneyland, above the fire department, is Walt Disney's old private apartment. A custodial cast member went up there once to find the lamp turned on. She turned it off only to have the light turn right back on by itself. Whether this is a ghostly wish from Walt Disney himself or not, the park has decided to keep the light on at night. The Haunted Mansion in Disneyland...
Actually, that light stays on not only at night, but it stays on basically 24/7. The light never goes off.
...is famously more silly than spooky, but there are a pair of ghosts that prefer the latter. In addition to the estimated 99 happy haunts in the house, there are also 2 boy ghosts who roam the halls, one who laughs and one who cries. Supposedly, a bellhop died of a heart attack while loading guests onto one of the platforms at the Tower of Terror in Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's said his ghost still haunts the ride to this day, disturbing the vintage hotel artifacts. There once was a ride in Disney World's Tomorrowland called America Sings, featuring a gang of friendly animals singing America folk tunes and anthems.
I really wish I was able to see that, but I don't think I was around when it was actually there.
1974, cast member Deborah Stone got caught in between the
1974, yeah, I definitely was not around at the time.
revolving walls and perished. They say guests thought her death screams were all part of the show. Even though the ride closed, Deborah's ghost remains a prominent presence in the pavilion. And that is it, everybody, for today's 9 spooky Disney stories. I hope you enjoyed them. They are short, and I know I have mentioned them here on this channel
You can see hubby's asleep in the background. How adorable.
Before, but honestly, I still love them. Even though I've repeated probably most of those, they still send chills down my spine every time I read them or write them, and I definitely hope they're doing the same for you. So until tomorrow, I'll see you guys later. Bye, little skeletons. Stay safe.
I think I forgot my outro. Yeah, they still give me chills to this day. I nearly cried because I almost got a little scared, but let's move on. So the next video is one that we will be reacting to. It is reviewing Disney's Silly Symphony, The Big Bad Wolf, and this was published March 20th, 2021, and it garnered 103 views.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here, and welcome back to another Disney media review. Today we are reviewing The Big Bad Wolf, so let's get into it.
I loved my hair. Oh my god. I think I showered at night at this point, and the next day I would just brush it out and let my hair do what it wanted to do. When it was that length, it was so nice and easy to control. It would just naturally curl on its own. Nowadays, given how long it is, it doesn't even it gets wavy, but it also gets poofy, and I hate it.
IMDb rating 7.1 out of 10 stars, runtime 9 minutes. Plot summary 1. Red Riding Hood is accompanied by Fiddler Pig and Piper Pig as she takes a shortcut through the forest to deliver food to her sick grandmother. Plot summary 2. The 2 foolish pigs escort Red Riding Hood on a shortcut through the woods, against the advice of their bricklaying brother. When they encounter the wolf, Red runs ahead to Granny's house and the pigs run home. The wolf gets to Grandma's house first and scares her into the closet, then dresses as Granny. Alerted by his brothers, the smart pig arrives just as Granny is pulled Red into the closet with her and takes care of the wolf with the help of some hot coals and popcorn. Plot summary 3. Not listening to the advice of Practical Pig, Red Riding Hood, Fiddler Pig, and Piper Pig take a shortcut through the forest to Grandmother's house. Along the way, they run into the Big Bad Wolf disguised as Goldilocks the Fairy Queen. After escaping, Red Riding Hood finally makes it to Grandmother's house, only to find the Big Bad Wolf has beaten her there. Fortunately, with the help of the three little pigs, the wolf has defeated once again. So I gave...
You gotta imagine The Big Bad Wolf is probably a sequel to the Three Little Pigs short.
This an 8 out of 10 skulls. It was one of my more favorite Disney shorts, and let me tell you why.
This was around the time I was using the black notebook, and that black notebook, it was meant for gel pens because it was black, so it needed like brighter pens to show up. Well, I purchased gel pens. When I purchased them, unfortunately what happened was I was writing with some of them and some of the colors wouldn't show up. Some colors did, so I kind of organized it to where some colors would be used for the black surface of the notebook, but half the time I couldn't read my own writing. And this is before I realized pencils actually worked on this notebook. So yeah, I was kind of stupid in that aspect. I could have just used pencils on that thing.
So it starts off with the same song from the Three Little Pigs, the Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf, the Big Bad Wolf, the Big Bad Wolf. And, you know, that's always a nice thing. It's like a continuation. So it's cool because in the beginning when they were doing like the credits, like how they usually like list the actors and whatever, they actually listed the characters as the actors. So instead of saying like, oh, Pfeiffer Pig is played by this person and, you know, this pig is played by this person, they actually just listed the characters as if they were the actors, which was really nice. Red Riding Hood looked like a China doll. She looked so delicate and so fragile that she looked like a literal China doll. And it looked like if I were to like just hold her or like gently place her down, I'd accidentally break her and I'd feel so bad. And Red Riding Hood also mysteriously sounds like Snow White, which the actress for Snow White only really did Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, along with a brief cameo in The Wizard of Oz. So I wonder why she sounds like her. The practical...
Real quick, I can see the snowflakes on the pillow, which is exactly the snowflakes I have on the pillow I'm sitting on right now. I can tell this was filmed in December because Mom only breaks out those sheets in December.
Pig sounds like Jiminy Cricket. I think. He just sounded very familiar to me. I think it was Jiminy Cricket. If you guys end up watching The Big Bad Wolf and I am like gravely mistaken, please correct me in the comment section down below of who the actor actually is. So there was wine in the short and I wrote, oh no, wine? Not in my Disney short.
Oh no, alcohol? Not in my Disney movies.
Heaven forbid they have alcohol. So I wrote, one of the notes I wrote was, did you not learn from the first encounter? Pretty much the three little pigs got outsmarted, or two of the pigs got outsmarted by the wolf again. And I'm thinking, this just happened maybe like a couple minutes, or even before you defeated the wolf the first time. So why have you fallen for it again? I guess if they didn't, there wouldn't be a plot though, right? The wolf looks like, okay, when the wolf was like dressed as Goldilocks, the fairy, he looked like Goofy dressed in drag. It was absolutely hilarious. I'd have to know, how did the wolf know where Red was going? I mean, did he like eavesdrop in on her conversation with the pigs? Because that's really the only way he would know. If memory serves, she never told him where she was going, so. Oh, Aurora.
That's the little cinema sins in me that's like, how did this happen? Should it have happened?
Her spindle is in the background in Granny's house, and it looked exactly like the spindle from Sleeping Beauty, so I was pretty happy to see that.
Even though I think this short came out way before Sleeping Beauty came out.
So there's a picture of Grandpa hanging on the wall in Granny's house. And you remember the Santa that I talked about in Santa's Workshop, the second ever Disney Media review that I did? He looks exactly like that Santa from the short. It was pretty trippy. There was a fourth wall break. I will admit, at time of recording, it is December 13th, and I had written all these notes like 2 weeks ago, so I vaguely remember what this was. I'm pretty sure the wolf spoke to the audience, if memory serves me correctly.
Well, a year later, I don't know what the hell happened, so your guess is as good as mine, me.
Okay, so you remember how I talked about in the Three Little Pigs when I found the dad as the sausage links? Well, there's another picture of supposed Uncle Otto, and he's a football. Can you believe it? And then...
So in October, when things were getting spoopy, I would say fun facts about, like, the set pieces that we have in Storybook. And one that I don't think ever went over well with the guests on the boat was I would mention that the dad was sausage links and that the uncle was a football. Yeah, that never really went over well with people.
There's some pretty heavy violence in this one too, which again, violence? Not in my Disney short. Anyway, I thank y'all so much for watching. If you end up watching this short for yourself, let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. And other than that, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, little skeletons. Stay safe, and
I love the fact that I only rolled up one sleeve just because I was wearing some bracelets. And it's so funny because this was obviously well before I got engaged. And I'm kind of looking at myself from 2020 and I'm like, you have no idea what 2021 is going to bring you. So this next video that we will be reacting to is how to write Tantalog Lesson 2, the letter B. This garnered 29 views and was published March 19th of 2021.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here and welcome back to another Tantalog lesson. So today we're doing the letter B. So let's just get into it. The words we are going to be learning today are Bak Quasar, Bakrafi, Bahet Jihad, Bari, Bakwa, Batuka, Buchibu, Butifa, Brasmathi, and Blitznack.
Buchibu!
Bak Quasar is Tantalog for that is too loud. Bakrafi means volleyball. Bahith Jihad means fight. Bari means fan. Bakwa means toilet. Batuka is a formal greeting. Bujibu, you've probably heard Stitch call Angel this, is a term of endearment or loved one. It's usually in a romantic sense.
You know, I probably should have increased that box well before then.
Butifa means cool, or good, or beautiful. Kind of sounds like the word beautiful, actually. Brasmathi means basket. And last but not least, don't ever say this one around your parents' kids, is crud, but it's in a derogatory sense. I can't even spell derogatory. Okay, so it is in a derogatory sense, so if you ever run into the Galactic Armada, I recommend you probably don't say this word around them. So I thank y'all so much for watching. The next Tantalog lesson will be the letter C, and until then, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, little skeleton.
Me over here teaching kids how to swear in Tantalog. Oh my god. Well, then again, none of my videos are actually made for kids. I always put no, it's not for kids. So if any parent is actually showing this to their kid, or if any kid put on YouTube that they were 18 years old and they're watching this shit, I am not responsible. So the next video we'll be reacting to is Your Zodiac Sign Can Tell Us Your Top 3 Favorite Disney Movies. This garnered 21 views exactly, and it was posted March 16th, 2021.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here. Welcome back to another quiz. So today we are doing Your Zodiac Sign Can Tell Us Your Top 3 Favorite Disney Movies. So normally when I do the Zodiac quizzes, I take my Zodiac sign, hubby's Zodiac sign, Harley Baby's Zodiac sign, Harley Baby's hubby's Zodiac sign, my dad's, and my mom's. So let's get into this. First, we're going to start with my Zodiac sign, which is an Aquarius. Your top 3 favorite Disney movies are Moana, The Princess and the Frog, and Hercules. No, but I do like those movies. My top 3 movies would have to be, well, Disney movies would be Nightmare Before Christmas, Sleeping Beauty, and Pinocchio.
I wouldn't exactly say that nowadays because I do have a wide range of favorite Disney movies. And I can't exactly pick one on top of the other. I would say that that is kind of a good list because The Nightmare Before Christmas is my overall favorite Disney movie. Sleeping Beauty is a movie with my favorite Disney princess, Aurora, and Pinocchio is actually my favorite classic Disney movie. However, number 3 could have also been a Goofy movie, which is my favorite, I believe, Renaissance movie, if I remember correctly. I think a Goofy movie came out in the Renaissance era. Okay, it's my favorite, like, 90s Disney movie. Well, no, that's not right either, because that's A Nightmare Before Christmas. A Goofy movie is one of my favorite Disney movies, just putting it out there. And then one of my favorite newer Disney movies, I want to say like early 2000s and on, would have to be Atlantis, The Lost Empire, or Treasure Planet. So I really have no, like, I have a top 2 favorite, but I don't really have a top 3 because really any of those movies could fit in the third category.
Alright, so let's do hubby's. So his zodiac sign is a Scorpio. Your top 3 favorite Disney movies are Alice in Wonderland, The Rescuers, and Pirates of the Caribbean. I know he does like Pirates of the Caribbean. I just don't know if Alice or The Rescuers is on the top of that list. Next, we'll do Harley Baby's.
I still don't know if they're at the top of that list.
Sign, which is Gemini. Your top 3 favorite Disney movies are Mulan, Muppet Treasure Island, and Aladdin. I can vouch for Aladdin. I know she likes Mulan, but I know she's not the biggest fan of the Muppets, so I would put Muppet Treasure Island, though, on my list somewhere. Just probably wouldn't be in my top 3.
If I remember right, and Harley Baby, correct me if I'm wrong, Mulan is in your top 5 favorite Disney princesses?
Next, we are going to do Harley Baby's hubby, and he is a Capricorn. Your top 3 favorite Disney movies are Robin Hood, Wreck-It Ralph, and Dumbo. The only movie I know he really likes is Winnie the Pooh. Other than that, I have no clue if any of these would be true.
Still don't know if any of them are true.
Next, we are going to do my dad's sign, which he is a Cancer. Your top 3 favorite Disney movies are Fantasia, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and The Emperor's New Groove. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how he feels about any of those movies, but now we're going to do my mom's zodiacs.
He actually does like The Emperor's New Groove. We would always make fun of this movie, especially this particular scene where Cusco's going, me, 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 me. My abuelita and I would do it all the time too, but yeah, I know that is one movie he actually likes from Disney.
Sign. And my mother is a Taurus. Your top 3 favorite Disney movies are Sleeping Beauty, The Lion King, and Pocahontas. Well, if it is, it's no wonder Sleeping Beauty is my favorite Disney, one of my favorite classic Disney movies.
Still don't know if any of these are true. I do know that she likes The Lion King and Sleeping Beauty. I don't know if she likes Pocahontas. I'm pretty sure she does, but then again, my mom's not really picky when it comes to Disney movies. She actually just recently finished the Descendants series, and she cried at the royal wedding. I was like, I knew it!
So anyways, I thank y'all so much for watching. If you do this for yourself, let me know what your top 3 favorite Disney movies are according to this quiz, and then let me know what your top 3 favorite Disney movies actually are if the quiz did not get it right. Bye, little skeletons. Stay safe.
Well, obviously, I don't know about anybody else, but, well, I know Harley Baby, those are not her top 3. But for me personally, it did not get it right. Alrighty guys, so this is one that we are definitely not reacting to. It is over 43 minutes long. It's my discussing my mental health video. It garnered 23 views and it was posted March 9th, 2021. A couple reasons we're not going to be reacting to this. One is because of the content in it. I don't exactly want to relive that. This video was very, very, very hard to make, and it got a lot of positive feedback on it, which thank you to those who did watch it and send me love. It really meant a lot to me. But yeah, it's over 43 minutes, the content in it. I just don't want to relive it, but I will link it below should you guys choose to watch it. It just gets very emotional, and it talks a lot about bullying, and it talks about Anna, and it also talks about anxiety and depression. So if you do watch this video, please take caution in watching it. I will still link it below for you guys. I do believe I actually mentioned a trigger warning in this video. Again, if not, please take caution in watching it. So this is a video we will be reacting to. It is the Huey Duck inspired nail look. It garnered 40 views and was posted March 3rd, 2021.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here, and welcome back to another Disney inspired nail looks. So today the character we are going to be inspired by is Huey Duck. So with Huey Duck, there is only...
Those pictures I found for the Huey, Louie, and Dewey nail looks, the only pictures I found other than those for the classic ones were the newer DuckTales ones. And I'm like, no, we are not going based off new DuckTales. We are going classic Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
3 colors we are using. White, red, and orange or yellow for the feet. So with this picture, it's a little trickier because normally we do the 5 colors for the 5 fingernails. Well, in this case, we're going to have to kind of figure something out. So it's funny, in trying to find that picture, most of the pictures I saw was from like the new DuckTales stuff, and I didn't want that. I wanted like the classic Huey Duck.
Wow, I can read my own mind.
So in looking at this, he has a red baseball cap, white feathers, orange beak, red shirt, and yellow feet. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. Red, white, yellow, red, yellow. I think that'll work. Okay, so we're going to start with the red, which we are using this vibrant red yet again. And we're going to put that first on my thumb. All right, now we're going to do the other thumb. When I was younger, people had always asked me how I was able to do my own nails because I'm a righty and not a lefty, and I told them, it just takes practice. Sometimes the left or the right hand can get a little messed up, but 9 times out of 10 it actually works out fairly well. And, you know, with the practice that I've had, it's, you know, over time it actually got a lot easier to do my nails. But once I started working at Knott's, I kind of stopped because they had for a while they had a strict nail color code. That was up.
Nowadays, I still don't know if they do have a strict code or not. When I was working there, I think back when I was doing games, they had a strict code. And then I think back when I did attractions, they still had the strict code. I don't remember.
Until they kind of, they loosened the rules a bit.
That's right. They loosened the rules on makeup, jewelry, hair, and nails.
And, you know, people were able to have, kooky nail colors and hair color and all that fun stuff.
Let me tell you, when they updated that, the hair rule, there was so many people at Knott's who literally were just dyeing their hair blue, purple, bright red, and I was like, oh my god. And truth be told, I jumped on that bandwagon real quickly.
Even then, I still stopped. I haven't painted my nails in God knows how long. I think I only started back up really when quarantine started. But anyways,
that watch I'm wearing broke, sadly. And now I got this cute little skinny thing here. I love it so much.
Is the red for the thumbs for his hat. And now we're going to do white for the feathers on my index finger. And of course, this is the white we have been using. Same brand. Okay, we're going to go to the right hand. You know what I figured I'd do instead? I'll do red for the cap, white for the feathers, red for the shirt, white for the lower half, and then orange, or in this case, gold for my pinkies for his...
I'm so smart.
Little feet. I think that'd look a lot better. Now we're doing the second coat. Second coat again. There we go. White for his feathers. And now we are going to do red again on the middle finger for his red shirt. Going to use the same red color we used for the cap. Other hand. Okay, second coat. Other hand. Okay, and we are going to put the red away. Ta-da! So that is red for his shirt. Now we're going to do white again for his little feather tail.
It's funny, whenever I do these nail-inspired looks and hubby was not in the room with me for filming, I would go into his room and I'd be like, which character is this? And he'd have to guess.
We're going to use the same white that we used for his cute little feather head. All right, other hand. Now we're going to do a second coat. Other hand. And ta-da, that's the white for his little tail feathers. Finally, on the pinky, we are going to do gold for his cute little duck waddle feet. Second coat. Awesome. All right, so now I'm going to put a top coat on, and then I will show you guys the final results. All right, guys, and this is the final result for Huey Duck. I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Honestly, the nails turned out so good. Again, I miss doing my nails for filming. That's why I started the Doing My Nails for Filming series. That only garnered 2 videos. Alright guys, so this is another video we will not be reacting to. It's the Building a Lego Set Part 1. This garnered 52 views and was published February 26, 2021. And it is definitely over 10 minutes. So this will be in the description box below should you choose to watch it. Okay, so small problem. I was reacting to a video, I think you guys were seeing it, it was the organizing my bag of stuff, and then all of a sudden my laptop just froze on me. I don't know how much of that video is actually still in here, so I'm just going to redo that whole thing again. So if you guys, I know you guys just randomly saw me cut out after the previous video, and I'm very sorry about that. We're gonna start back up again with the organizing my bag of stuff video. So hopefully this won't happen again. Thankfully, from what I was filming earlier actually saved onto my laptop. So I'm very, very happy about that. Though when I tried to skip ahead to see how much of this video was actually already filmed, it wouldn't let me. So I'm hoping the file is not corrupt, which I doubt it. It just looks like I'm just thankful it's saved, honestly. So we're gonna redo this. I was only maybe about a minute or two in. Let me double check to see how far in I was. Oh yeah, I was barely even a minute in. Okay, so this is a complete redo. So this is the organizing my bag of stuff. It garnered 37 views, was posted February 25th, 2021, and let's go. I'm hoping this video isn't what caused my computer to crash.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here, and today we are organizing stuff. Because I have this huge bag of stuff that's been in front of my closet for a long, long time, and stuff needs to be organized out of there. I know how I have shirts in there that I bought. Hubby says I have a couple of pins in there. I know I have pops in there. I just kind of want to get everything organized. That way I can kind of just, in a way, organize my room a bit more. So let's start with the Disney bag. Okay.
My bedroom looks extremely clean right now. And if you guys actually saw what my room looked like now, it looked like a tornado hit. So honestly, when I say organizing, I mean if any scrap of thing went on the floor and hubby noticed it, I would be in trouble. Which I'm very surprised he hasn't chastised me for how bad my room looks now.
Okay, those are all pins. So I'm actually going to set this aside and save it for a pin video that I'm going to do later.
I say a couple of pins and it looks like I just have like all the pins.
Ooh, these are Christmas gifts. I am filming this currently in November. These are Christmas gifts for, I'm a Secret Santa for my aunt.
And this year, I think that year I was a Secret Santa for my Auntie Jenny, so that was in 2020. This year I'm actually a Secret Santa for my Auntie Jacqueline's fiance, Mike. I got him a set of knives in the team colors of the Rams, and then I also got him a Rams dog tag necklace.
I got her some like really cute t-shirts. These are fishnet stockings, which I actually am in front of my drawers right now, so I'll just stick it in this drawer right here. My Pennywise pop, it's the Meltdown edition.
That thing is still in its box, and I need to take that Pennywise pop out of the box, and I need to put that Pennywise pop on the shelf. My small Yzma impression.
Gotta find a place to put this. So, pops I'm gonna put down here. God, I have a lot of pops. This is the Vampire Teddy and the Duck.
That is currently next to my Jack Skellington fountain that's on my shelf in my closet.
Which is going to have to go in my Jack shrine. Oh, this is one of the Legos I never built. It's building toy, I guess. I think it can be like multiple things at once.
Do you guys remember the penis structure?
I'm going to just place that up here. Maybe I'll build that later today. Oh, that's right. I also have this opera lady from the Haunted Mansion, which...
She's currently on my bed shelf next to me up in this vicinity area.
I'm going to have to use like double-sided tape at some point and tape this down somewhere. For now, though, I'll just put it on my desk and I'll just kind of organize it with the pops. That way I can put away the pops with everything else that I have going on down here. Oh, this is my Jack and the fountain.
There's the fountain, and that is still up there.
I'm gonna have to put that. My shrine is getting so full over there that hubby and I decided that since the closet is pretty much empty now, we're going to put the pops like on top of my closet. This is another Lego set we haven't built. Speed Champions, the Lamborghini.
I think I gave that to him to build. I don't think I built that. Unless I did it, I'm just not remembering.
I think I may have hubby build that one because I'm not totally into cars. But if he's already built one and I just kind of forgot about it, I'll build it myself. Oh, this is the witch from Nightmare Before Christmas. I got a lot. Oh no, the bottom's broken. Like the bottom of the box is broken. That's okay. I take these out of the box anyway. I know you're not probably supposed to, but I do. This is the...
Still do.
Undersea gal. I have to put her with my pops as well. So I got some stuff from Universal Studios that I forgot about. Let's just save that as a trash bag. Oh, that's right. Hubby bought me a Fall Out Boy pin because I forget what he bought himself. Oh my god. Okay. I just remembered. So I was at the mall and I think this was either during when I had my interview or something. But I met back up with hubby, and he said, hey, I have a peace offering for you. I was like, a peace offering? So he gave me a Fall Out Boy pin. And the reason why is because back when we had gone to the mall previously just to shop around, he was looking at a Mr. Hanky Christmas sweater. Now, if you guys don't know who Mr. Hanky is, Mr. Hanky is a piece of shit from South Park. And I'm not saying, like, he's a piece of shit, like, personality. He is literally a piece of shit. He is a piece of poo that talks and sings. And this...
Okay, so in regards to that sweater, and it is an ugly Christmas sweater, my mom wanted to do ugly Christmas sweaters this year for Christmas. Now, I am filming this on December 15th. Christmas has not happened yet. As you guys are seeing this, Christmas has already happened. And we're doing ugly Christmas sweaters. I have my ugly Christmas sweater. I'm going to wear my Jack one. You saw it in a previous video that we reacted to. Hubby wants to wear his Mr. Hanky Poo sweater, and I am so tempted to burn it.
Sweater lights up and sings, and it is absolutely horrible. Then I got these really cool Nightmare Before Christmas earrings. I have no idea how they're supposed to be put on, but I'll figure. Oh my god, I figured it out. It's actually like a pin. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna have to order.
Yeah, they go on and come off like safety pins. They're actually some of my favorite earrings that I have.
Organize that. Oh, that's right. I bought like a crap ton of Beetlejuice earrings. It came in this bundle, and it's actually really cute. Yeah, I'm glad I made this purchase, actually, but they're all tangled up. I gotta... There we go. Hold on. I'm gonna get it. Hang on. I think... Okay, there we go.
Struggling with life over here.
I got it. There we go. These are actually really pretty, so I'm gonna have to put these with my earrings. And then I got a Nightmare Before Christmas choker. It's got Jack and Sally in the little heart.
I think I've worn that on this channel already.
Then lastly, I have this little Goofy Movie pin with Roxanne and Max. Roxanne's a cute little witch, and Max is Powerline. I swear I thought I had one more thing, which was like a t-shirt that I had purchased. I'll be right back. So I just looked through all the bags that we have here in my room, and I could not find the one bag that I had actually found the other day. So I'm hoping hubby took everything out of it and placed it in this big-ass box lunch bag, and he maybe just threw the t-shirts in the laundry basket, which is what I'm hoping happened. If not, that's fine. I'll just ask him about it when he gets home. But other than that, thank y'all so much for watching.
I think hubby was working at the time. I think he was either at Sprouts or he was at Home Depot at this time. But I don't even remember what those t-shirts were. I've probably worn them since. I just don't remember which ones they were.
I'm actually going to put all this stuff away once I am done filming for today, but I just kind of wanted to organize everything. That way I know what to do with most of it. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, little...
I know I did like the come wash the dishes with me video on here. I feel like I can't really do any like responsible deeds without filming it. Is that sad? Alrighty, so this is a video we will be reviewing, reacting to, whatever you want to call it. This is the Reviewing Disney's Silly Symphony, The Grasshopper, and the Ants. I really miss putting my hair in high ponytails. I might start doing that again. This garnered 45 views and was published April 11th, 2021.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here, and welcome back to another Disney media review. Today we are reviewing the Silly Symphony short, The Grasshoppers and Ants. So without further ado, let's get into it. IMDb rating 7.3 out of 10.
Such a tiny picture.
10 stars. Runtime 8 minutes. Plot summary 1. When a lazy grasshopper prefers to sing and dance rather than forage like his friends the ants, he learns to regret it when winter approaches. The ants save his life, and in return, he entertains them with his music. Plot summary 2.
If you hear that humming in the background, it's my air conditioner. I think this was around the time before we actually had someone come by to fix our air conditioning. So it's like hum in the background.
In the classic fable, the grasshopper plays his fiddle and lives for the moment, while the industrious ants squirrel away massive amounts of food for the winter. With his song, he is able to convince at least one small ant until the queen arrives and scares him back to work. The queen warns the grasshopper of the trouble he'll be in the coming winters. Winter comes and the grasshopper, near starvation, stumbles across the ants who are having a full-on feast in their snug little tree. They take him in and warm him up. The queen tells him only those who work can eat, so he must play for them. Alright guys, so I gave this one a 7 out of 10 skulls. It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't like the best I've ever watched, but it was still a pretty good short. And let me tell you why. So, first off, the intro reminded me of Bambi because of all the foliage, and especially with how the
I meant to say foliage, and the only reason I said foliage is because around this time, I had just started watching The Simpsons, and there is an episode where Marge says foliage instead of foliage, and Lisa corrects her, and I had that engraved in my head, and I was like, don't say foliage, don't say foliage. All of a sudden, foliage! I'm like, really? I meant to say foliage.
Title of the main card actually looked. In Bambi, it's like a nice teal color with some cursive writing. That's actually how this one looked too. It had some nice cursive writing, it was in teal, and it had that foresty type background, which was really nice. The grasshopper chews tobacco. Now, I have absolutely nothing wrong with that. I mean, everyone has their, not vices, but like everyone has their thing, I guess. And I know back then, again, this stuff was just totally natural to have like in kids' movies or any movie really. So seeing the grasshopper chew tobacco was definitely, it wasn't like it was shocking, but it was like something I guess I'm like trying to get used to, especially since
I just noticed my bed's not made. This was like, hubby is the one who makes our beds because bless his soul, I can't lift a mattress for shit. He makes his bed and my bed, and he kept forgetting to make my bed, so I would just sleep on mattress and pillows.
A lot of media nowadays will censor that kind of stuff, so seeing it like uncut and raw is kind of almost in a way nice, because it's interesting to see how movies and media has come, you know, since that time versus now, if you guys know what I mean. There was this ant that was like trying to, I think, like pull some food or like a wagon full of food, and he was stuck in tar, and the ant tried to keep moving. Literally, he was stuck in tar. You are not going to be able to move if you're stuck in tar. The grasshopper not only sounds like Goofy in terms of the dialogue, like his voice, but he laughs like Goofy. That was just absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure the guy who used to voice Goofy maybe might have voiced the grasshopper. I thought that was pretty interesting. Okay, so there's this song that the grasshopper sings. Something like, the Lord provides for you, something like that, the Lord will provide for you. It mentions religion, which shocked me because you don't really see that much in movies nowadays unless one of the main topics is religion. But in this case, it was mentioned kind of casually, as if like it was basically in a song. So it was mentioned so casually, I was like, wow, they're mentioning religion. That's actually pretty interesting. The grasshopper was...
I think that still holds true because I've gone to see a couple of movies throughout 2021, and none of them have really casually mentioned religion, much like the Silly Symphony, the Grasshopper, and the Ants did.
Such a great influence on kids, literally saying like, hey, you know, we're here on this, God put us earth on this reason, so God will provide for us, you don't have to work to survive. Great influence on kids, I'll tell you that much. The Queen Ant, I noticed, had the same kind of crown as the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland. If you guys don't know about the movie Alice in Wonderland, which is okay if you don't, it happens, the Queen of Heart has a cute little crown on top of her noggin. It doesn't cover her whole head, just a little piece of her noggin. And the Queen Ant in this short had the same thing. I was like, oh, that's a cool little, not Easter egg, but for me it kind of was an Easter egg.
Even though the Grasshopper and the Ants came out way before Alice in Wonderland ever did.
The ant that was stuck in tar was able to lift the wagon. Like, if you're struggling, what's the phrase? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. No, that's not the saying. Okay, there's this saying where if you try something once and it fails, then you try it again and you are shocked it fails, something like that. I'm sure you guys, if you guys know the saying I'm trying to say, please put it in the comment section because I am now.
God damn it, I do know the saying I'm trying to say, but I can't quite remember it either. He who does something is a fool. I don't remember. I know there's a saying like that. It's not fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. It's definitely not that. It's something very similar to it though.
Now just stumbling over what I'm trying to say. But this ant was trying to pull and pull and pull and was getting nowhere. And then he finally realized he could lift like 300 times his own weight, so he lifted the wagon like last minute. Come on. The snow scene when winter started definitely reminded me of Bambi when the snow started falling before, I think it was after his mother's death. The snow started falling. It was the same thing with the grasshopper and the ants. The snow started falling and it definitely looked like, you know, the scene from Bambi.
I think a lot of the movies that Walt Disney and his company made after making these shorts took a lot of inspiration from the shorts, and that's why I'm seeing so many similarities and so many like parallels between the shorts and the movies.
So one thing that was kind of eerie for me was when the grasshopper was at the doorstep of the ants, you know, location, and he looked dead. The ants were swarming him to like pick him up, take him inside, you know, let him eat, let him feel comfortable, let him, you know, heal up. And I was watching this, it got me thinking. In nature, ants are scavengers, and that does not limit to dead bugs. So they will scavenge dead bugs, and I've seen it before. They'll surround them, they'll like hoard it, and that looked exactly like it did in the short. And these ants were hoarding the grasshopper, and it was totally terrifying because I kept thinking, that is what ants do to dead bugs. That is just absolutely creepy. So in the end, the lady ant, the queen ant, obviously, you know, said, hey, if you want to eat, if you want to survive, you know, you have to work for it. So please, dance for me, dance for us, and play for us so you can eat and live. And it kind of made me laugh because the thing that got him in trouble is the thing that saved his life. I mean, I guess whatever suits you. So thank you guys so much for watching this Disney media review. If you guys have Disney Plus or know somebody who has Disney Plus, I highly recommend watching The Grasshopper and the Ant for yourself and coming up with your own, you know, opinion of it for yourself. And maybe if you find something that I didn't, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to know. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I cannot wait to start watching these shorts again one of these days. So again, this is one video we will not be reacting to for a couple of reasons. One is the length, it is over 10 minutes, and two is the truth about my weight. Again, it's a very sensitive subject for me and I don't feel like reliving it. It garnered 27 views and was published May 8th, 2021. I will link it below if you guys are interested. Again, it talks about Anna, and it also kind of touches on my depression and anxiety a little bit. So if you are triggered by that, please don't watch it, but if you'd like to, it'll be in the description. So the next video we'll be looking at is a quick announcement, Knott's Berry Farm Boysenberry Festival. This is when I stopped doing the trips on YouTube and started doing them on my phone instead. So I would always make these quick announcements to let people know I was going live. Nowadays, I don't do it anymore. This was uploaded April 22nd, 2021 and garnered 26 views. Now keep in mind this was actually filmed, I think, back in March, but it obviously pertained to April, and not long after the Boysenberry Festival, everything basically opened back up, the theme parks and all of it.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here. So like I mentioned a few weeks ago, I am talking a bit quieter because my mom is asleep at time of recording, so I want to respect that. So like I said, when it came to A Touch of Disney, which you guys saw on the 8th, tomorrow Harley, Baby, hubby, and I are going to the Boysenberry Festival over at Knott's Berry Farm. Now, like I had said previously, with the Universal one and the Disneyland one, I do want to let you guys know that since I've been having issues with my phone uploading from my phone to YouTube, and since I am too broke to afford a camera, I will be filming this entire experience on Instagram Live.
You know, it's funny because I still do that thing where I upload to Instagram. I still haven't uploaded to my YouTube channel in a while with my trips. Even though, spoiler, I actually figured it out. I can now film and post up onto YouTube now from my phone. If you guys follow, actually none of you follow my vlog except for Harley Baby. I'm able to upload from my phone now. My vlogs are evident of that. But I still remember A Touch of Disney. I remember that day Harley Baby and I forgot to, well, not forgot, but we just basically didn't put on sunscreen as much as we should have. And I got one of the worst sunburns of my life.
My handle is in my description box at Disney Queen Skelly. Excuse me, I'm producing a lot of saliva right now for some reason. My handle's in the description box at Disney Queen Skelly, so you can go ahead and follow me there on Instagram. And watch out for that little notification bubble that lets you know I'm live. Thank you guys so much for watching.
And that was a lot of fun. I very much enjoyed going to the Boysenberry Festival. Usually with Knott's Berry Farm, they do a Taste of Mary Farm, if I remember correctly. And they didn't do it this year, and I was so sad. I was looking forward to all of the festive booths and whatever. They still had like the jewelry and all of the knickknacks and all that, but they didn't have any of the food, and I was so sad.
If you guys end up going to Taste of Knott's tomorrow or the Boysenberry Festival tomorrow on the 23rd, and you happen to catch Harley Baby and hubby and I, don't be afraid to come up to us and ask to take pictures. We'd love to see you guys and meet you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching.
This is assuming I have enough fans to do that, and I don't. I have 60 of you, which is fantastic. That's way more than what I started with at the beginning of the year, but I think the majority of you are in the UK and Canada, according to my stuff, my analytics, my techie stuff for YouTube. Alright guys, again, this is one we will not be reacting to because it is a reacting to video. This is reacting to trivia number 12, Guess the Voice, Beauty and the Beast edition. This was published May 30th, 2021 and garnered 23 views. It will be in the description box should you choose to watch it. So we will be reacting to this video, and this one is a quick announcement, Universal Studios Hollywood Trip 5/25/2021. This was published on May 24th, 2021 and garnered 38 views. This was 4 days after I received the email that I was going to go back to work for Disney, which was amazing. And we were kind of celebrating me going back. They were going to call me on this day to figure out when I was actually going to be going back to work. And it was funny because while we were in line for Jurassic World, it was my first time going on Jurassic World, and while we were in line, I got the phone call and I was told I was going to go back the week of June 13th. So I was stupid excited for that, and I was kind of nervous because my trip with Harley Baby was actually supposed to take place, my trip to Disneyland with Harley Baby was supposed to take place that week, and I was like, I really hope to God that we can go or else we're screwed. So I asked for that specific day off, and thankfully I got it. But let's see why this one was so popular. I don't know why my quick announcement videos were so popular. I guess people were just excited that we were all going back to theme parks. And this is when I started editing on Filmora. Wow, when I started doing my intros. And the music.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here.
This is when I forgot my mic was busted on one side. Well, I didn't realize my mic was busted on one side. Oh my god.
And I have a quick announcement for you guys. So tomorrow, May 25th, hubby and I are going to...
My hair looks fantastic.
Universal Studios Hollywood, since they actually just reopened back in April, and we wanted to take our first theme park trip this month in May. So we will be there tomorrow, May 25th. As you guys know, I will not be filming it for YouTube. I will be filming it on my phone. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram. My handle's in the description box below. And be sure to look out for that little notification that's going to pop up when I go live. If any of you are actually at Universal Studios tomorrow when hubby and I go, and you see us and you would possibly like to take a picture with me or hubby or me and hubby, and don't be afraid to come up to us and ask. It'll be super fun. And of course, I will do pictures on my phone as well, just so I can post them to my Instagram. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at Universal Studios. Bye, little skeletons. Stay safe, and I love you guys.
I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Jesus Christ, I'm tired. Again, this is also assuming that I have people who actually watch me go to Universal Studios and would recognize me. There's only 60 of you. I don't know if any of you would actually, are actually here that would recognize me and come up to me and say, hey, oh my god, can I get a picture with you? I have no idea if that would actually happen until I was actually, super famous. Which, again, I highly doubt that's gonna happen anytime soon. So this is another video we will not be reacting to just for time purposes and content purposes. This was my first ever quote-unquote YouTube drama that I was ever involved in. It kind of, at the time, I didn't like what had happened. This was in regard, in case you guys don't know what happened, I'm not going to be watching the video, but I'll let you guys know what had happened. I had the video I posted, The Truth About My Weight, garnered a lot of attention, as you guys saw, and it was a lot of positive reviews. I got a lot of positive feedback. You know, no one was mean to me about it. They were all very supportive. And one guy I was following, Scarab Interactive, decided to take it upon himself to spam the comment section. But if you guys look, I removed all the comments except this one that said, "What an adorable video," which I don't know why someone posted that. This was posted, I believe, on Mother's Day or near Mother's Day. This was very hard to make because on that day, on Mother's Day, I ended up basically ignoring my mother because video that he posted, this 3-minute video he posted, which is right there, hurt me to watch, and the spam was horrible. He kept spamming that I needed to take it down, that I needed to, that I just needed to take it down, that I couldn't have it up. It hurt to see that someone was spamming me saying, "You need to take this down, you need to take this down," and then he said, "I'm gonna post a response to this," and he did it without my consent, and it wasn't really fair because in that video I was in such a vulnerable state, and the fact that I did make it, it was very, very hard for me to make. What happened to me was something that in a way I still struggle with, but now in the opposite direction. I think over time my Anna developed into body dysmorphia and binge eating, and it's been very hard for me, especially with gaining weight. That was something that I hated that happened to me. I haven't stepped on a scale literally since after my vacation to Florida, and I don't want to because I plan on going vegetarian next year and working out again just so I can drop the weight that I've gained. I'm going to try my best to stick with it. I know people make that New Year's resolution like, "Oh, I'm going to lose weight. Oh, I'm going to eat better, yada, yada, yada." And I really want to try to do that. I don't know if it'll last, but I'm going to try my best. I'll take you guys on this adventure with me. But when he made the video, it stung hard. It was 3 minutes of him. The first 10 seconds was him looking at his monitor, and then just him begging me to take the video down. So I had to watch this video 3 or 4 times. Once was my own eyes watching it. The other was showing it to hubby. And then I sent the link to Harley Baby. And then I had to rewatch it in order to take down my notes for this response video. Garnered a lot more views. It has a lot more likes. It had no dislikes. But of course they turned the dislikes off, which YouTube does what they want to do. And I haven't taken this video down. He never really copyright striked it for slander or anything like that, which surprised me. This was a very hard video to make, and it's still affects me when I talk about it. I blocked him. I blocked his ex because I blocked him from Disney Queen Skelly and from Cute Baby Boo. I haven't blocked him from my vlogs yet because truthfully I don't want to go back to his channel and have to do that all over again, only because I don't want to have to look at his profile again because it gives me such anxiety. If he does end up following me on Disney Queen Skelly vlogs, I will block him because what had happened caused me to have a mental breakdown. I had to talk about it with my therapist, and she said the way that I handled it was actually very good. That I took it step by step, that I didn't, call him names. I didn't do anything to, make it an attack. I just wanted to explain myself. After my video went up, his ex-girlfriend wrote a comment on it. She and I got to talking, and this kind of reminded me of an incident years ago, back when I dated a guy in high school. I dated him for about 2 years, from I think end of freshman year to end of junior year, and it was on and off. And when I dated him, he was talking about this girl he used to date online. I guess he would talk to her while he was dating me, and eventually she reached out to me and we became fast friends. We talked for a few months. My first 2 semesters of college, ended up having to block her because she would not stop talking about him. That's all she would talk about was our mutual ex. And I was like, look, if this is all you're going to talk about, I don't want to talk to you anymore, because I wanted so much. I didn't want to just go back to talking about him, because he was one of the guys who was extremely verbally abusive towards me, emotionally and psychologically. And I just didn't want to spend the rest of my years talking about him. So I blocked her. I blocked her Instagram and I blocked her phone number. Though I will say I was glad to know the information that she gave me. I was happy to hear her side of the story as well as his. Going back to Scarab Interactive, his ex messaged me on Instagram and spoke with me about things I will not divulge, because it is none of my business to divulge them here. But I believe they either met online or something like that, because she lives out in the UK. I don't recall if she came down here and he met with her or not. She just wanted to let me know that what I was doing was valid, that I'm not the only one that he's attacked like this. It was the same situation that I had with my high school ex-boyfriend's ex. Scarab's ex did nothing but talk about him. And as much as I appreciated her side of the story, and I appreciated her letting me know that I wasn't the only one who was slandered on his YouTube channel, because I guess he did the same thing to her and a couple of other girls that he had dated, and he had done some things that I'm not going to disclose because it's none of my business, but she wouldn't stop talking about him. And although I wanted to be here for her, because I know she was one of the ones who struggled with a lot of what he was putting his exes through, I had to block her as well, because I asked her if we could please stop talking about him. It was giving me anxiety, and I just didn't want to base our friendship off of him. And she said she didn't want to talk to me anymore. So lesson learned, don't become friends with my ex's exes. But anyways, this video will be linked down below should you choose to watch it. Again, it is just something I don't want to touch on, and obviously won't, because it's a 29-minute video. So again, this is another video we will not be reacting to, just because it is a reacting to video. This got requested for me to do a lot, and I still get requested to do it even though I've already done it. I don't know if it's bots at this point, but this was me reacting to the Lady of Heaven trailer 2021. I'm surprised it was not struck down due to copyright. But yeah, we're just not going to react to this because it's a reacting to video. It was posted June 6, 2021 and garnered 59 views. So this will be linked down below should you choose to watch it. So this is a video that I'm kind of debating back and forth on whether or not I want to react to this video or not. It is a video titled I'm Bisexual Officially Coming Out. It was published July 24th, 2021 and garnered 23 views. It is only about 8 minutes long, and it's not really incredibly sensitive content that I wouldn't want to watch again, because it's just about how I discovered the fact that I like girls. So you know what, why not? Let's get into it. And if I miss any information that I don't tell in this video, I will let you guys know here.
Hi little skeletons, it's Disney Queen Skelly here. Now, I know
I have a fan on in the background, so just letting you guys know.
We are literally not even in Pride Month anymore, but I wanted to record this video because I feel like, I don't know, it just seemed appropriate. You guys already know that
the only reason I actually filmed it was because I saw, I was watching a lot of coming out videos that were posted in June, and I just kind of wanted to do my own video.
I'm bisexual. That I do like men and women, but I don't think I ever fully explained my story of how it happened. And it is a doozy of a story. Now, it's one that I have shared with people that are close to me. It's not something I hide. You know, I'm very open about it. I'm very proud to be who I am, and I want to share my story. And
not to say that people who don't come out aren't proud of who they are. It's just they come out in their own time. They tell the people that they feel more comfortable with telling this story to. You know, it's all on everyone's own time of when they want to do this or if they want to do this. So those of you who have come out, congratulations. Those of you who are struggling, don't worry. If you don't want to tell people, don't tell people. It is none of their business other than those that you love most, that you want to tell if you'd like to tell them. But mainly it is your own business and your partner, whoever you choose your partner to be. Don't feel like you have to come out just because everyone else is. You do it on your own time or you don't do it at all. You're the only one that it matters to. It is your business, not anyone else's.
If any of you guys want to share your story as well, if you want rather be private or public, you can always do it in the comments or you can DM me. Whatever you guys want to do, this is just my story. When I was younger, I had always been boy crazy. Ever since kindergarten, I was already boy crazy. I had a boyfriend that I shared with my best friend, and when I was 8, I had my first kiss, and then I I had a boyfriend, I think not long after I had my first kiss. I had a boyfriend for like 3 months, and then I, was kind of dating in middle school and 6th.
It's funny because that boyfriend in, I think it was 4th grade, I was dating him. My mom, the school district I was in, elementary school ended at 5th grade while middle school started at 6th. And my mom goes, I am not ready for my boy crazy 11-year-old to be hanging around 14-year-olds.
Grade, I had like maybe 1 or 2 boyfriends, I think. 7th grade is where things kind of got interesting for me. It was our first ever PE class of the year, and we were meeting new students, I guess, because basically in this school district, everyone followed everybody, so you knew everyone basically from kindergarten up until middle school, because once middle school hit, we all branched out into different high schools, but
there was also different middle schools in this district as well, but most of the people who came from my elementary school went to the same middle school. There was maybe only a few people who didn't.
Basically, if you knew people in elementary school, you would know them in your middle school too. Well, we were meeting some new kids, and this one new girl was in our PE class, and she was very, very beautiful. And I really, at that point, questioned my emotions, because I felt for her the way that I had felt for boys that I had dated or had crushes on, and it confused me. Now, unfortunately, I never went to anybody to ask any questions, and around this time, I don't know if I really knew what being bisexual was. All I knew is that I liked this girl, and that's all I really thought about.
I think what had happened was I didn't know there was a term for liking girls and boys. I just liked girls as well as boys, and then I don't think it was until I got a bit older that I actually learned the term for it.
So I told her that I liked her, but now unfortunately due to her culture and her family, I couldn't be with her. But she and I remained friends for several years, but unfortunately our friendship fell apart after freshman year of high school, which was very unfortunate because it broke my heart that she completely just left, and without a word, without saying goodbye, nothing. So after that, I had dated 3 girls.
She and I lost contact after my freshman year, or after my sophomore year of high school, because after freshman year, her parents wanted to homeschool her, and it made me sad because I missed her, and she just wouldn't speak to me after that. She unfortunately, her parents basically said that they were going to homeschool her, and that any friends she had made in school were just, she wasn't allowed to talk to me anymore. I tried to find her on Facebook, and it worked for a bit. She blocked me there, I think. I don't know. I just haven't spoken to her since, and she was my best friend for years, and I missed her so much. Still kind of do, I'm not going to lie.
One girl I dated for about 6 months, and she left me because I guess she didn't feel ready to date, which I guess to each their own. The second one I lost due to unfortunate circumstances after about 3 or 4 months, and the third one left me for a guy she had a crush on in her science class, so I guess it is what it is. So after that
third one was also long distance, so I don't know how really well it would have worked out.
I really started to understand what it was being bisexual and liking girls, being with girls, and I liked it a lot. But unfortunately, over time, a lot of the girls that I had crushes on just didn't swing that way. So it was kind of hard to find somebody to really try dating again who was female. So I just kind of went on this boy crazy path. I dated a lot of boys in my younger years and into my adulthood too before I met hubby. And even after I met hubby, because this is the second time we've dated, technically.
Yes, it is the second time we've dated, and now we're engaged.
There was 2 girls I had crushes on growing up. You know both of them, actually, if you watch.
Wait, did I say I had crushes on 2 girls throughout my whole life? That's not right. Hang on.
And even after I met hubby, because this is the second time we've dated, technically. There was 2 girls I had crushes on growing up. You know both of them, actually.
Okay, so I'm not saying they were the only 2 girls, but yes, I've had crushes on a few girls. Okay, so my 3 girlfriends I obviously had crushes on. I had a crush on my first ever girl in 7th grade. Other than that, I really haven't had like a serious girl crush. Harley Baby was one of them, and so was Crazy from Cute and Crazy. But I haven't had like a serious female crush in a while. The one that I say I have a crush on, but obviously I'm not going to do anything about it, is a girl at my work that I have a crush on, and she's like the first girl I've had like a serious crush on in a while.
Actually, if you watch my first channel. The first girl I had a crush on was Crazy from Cute and Crazy. Her name is Caitlin. And I liked her for 3 years before my crush kind of faded. And then I liked Harley Baby until I realized that I didn't really want to screw up what she and I had. Not to mention, at the time, I was being mentally manipulated by a very abusive individual.
And it's funny because Caitlin would like to use the fact that I had a crush on her, not leverage, but as like a bragging right. Like, oh my god, someone who's bisexual or gay or lesbian had a crush on me. It's like, it's not that it's not something special, but I mean, how do I really put this? You're not automatically wearing a golden crown just because somebody who likes the same gender has a crush on you. Just saying.
So unfortunately I couldn't pursue her, and actually looking back, thankfully I didn't, because I feel like if I did, I wouldn't have her to this day. And that breaks my heart a bit more than if I were to date her and we would have broken up. Being bisexual is very interesting. It's something that doesn't define me, but it's part of it's something that is me. And I
think the words I was looking for is being bisexual doesn't define who I am, but it's part of who I am as a person.
Pride in it every day. I'm open about it. I even tell hubby that certain girls are cute, and he goes, "Yeah, they're not my type," but I mean, it's what he feels. I do show my pride. I have a necklace. I have a pride necklace for.
It's funny because I'll say a girl looks cute and hubby be like, "Oh yeah, she's okay," but I'll be like, "What?" I asked him once. I was like, you can find girls attractive, right? Like, I'm not one of those psycho girlfriends that's like, oh my god, no, you can't find a girl attractive. And he goes, no, it's not that. It's that, he tells me, is you're the only one that I find attractive. And I know most people will be like, oh, all boyfriends and, girlfriends or whatever are supposed to say that. But it's like, I feel like the way he puts it, it's something different. And this is just, coming from someone who personally knows Luis the way that I do. And I know that when he says something like that, he actually means it. He's not trying to just score brownie points in order to get me into bed.
Being bisexual, it's pink, it's purple, and blue. And then I do plan on getting 2 tattoos on my wrists. One's going to be for the pride flag, the rainbow, and the other one's going to be for bisexual pride, which is pink, purple, and blue. I know I'm not saying that in the right order, but it's the colors. Because I want to represent the community that I love and the community that I am proud to be in. And I hope that more people will see this video and understand that whether you are out or not, it's okay. Because it all comes with your own time. Obviously, like, no one is going to expect you to come out right away. I didn't come out to my mother until I was about 15. And when I came out to my dad, I was 18 and he called me confused. So, I mean, everyone receives it differently. And yes, the confusion comment did hurt a lot. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to shy away or hide who I am. In fact, my dad calling me confused made me just want to show my pride even more. Because I was so proud of who I am, and I'm still proud of who I am to this day. that I didn't want to hide it just because one person told me that I was confused.
And even though my dad said I was confused, the way he said it was in a joking manner, but to me, obviously, it was not in, it did not get received as something jokeful. It got received as something hurtful. I was 18 when I had told him because I was signing up for college, and one of the things they asked, at least for my particular community college, was how do you identify, straight, bisexual, or I think there was other options like, no, I didn't say straight. It was hetero, bisexual, homosexual, pansexual, asexual. There was like a whole list. And I clicked bisexual, and my dad's like, really? And I'm all, yeah. And he goes, I think you're confused. I don't think he meant it in the way that I took it, but it still wasn't exactly nice to hear.
I love being bisexual, and I love that it's a part of my life. And I love that I can share it with those who are closest to me. I love that people who are in the same community, I can talk with them about it. I can talk about experiences. I can talk about the journey that all of us have been on, just either trying to come out or trying to date or even trying to show our families. Because I kind of thought about it down the line, and I was like, well, what happens, if I end up with a girl for my future? Like, how's my family going to react?
I think what I meant to say was what would happen if I ended up being with a girl for the rest of my life. But I was kind of like, I was so nervous to make this video that like my sentences did not come out how they were supposed to.
And that was definitely the number one question that was flowing through my head, because a lot of my family doesn't support the LGBTQ community, unfortunately. And
I'll say it's a lot of my mom's side of the family, not so much my dad's side, because like 90% of my dad's side of the family is either gay or bisexual or lesbian. Basically, they're either homosexual or they're bisexual. I don't think there's very many straight people on my dad's side of the family.
And some of my family does. It would have been a toss-up. And I mean, it would have been very hard to do family functions. It would have been very hard to plan a wedding. But I mean, I still would have gone through with it. And I would still hold my head up proud, to show off my girlfriend. I knew this video wouldn't be very long because my story isn't as deep as some other people's stories, but I hope that this does help those who are trying to come out or are trying to talk about it. People out there do understand, and if you don't have anyone who understands, I hope you take comfort in the fact that I understand. And I will always be here to talk to you guys if you want to talk about experiences or if you want advice or anything like that. Now, of course, I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be. All I claim to be is an ear or a shoulder or a voice if you need it.
I don't think I meant the word expert. I think what I meant was if anyone did want to speak to me, and if any of you still do want to speak to me, I don't claim to know everything about the LGBTQA+ community. I only know what I know. If you guys want to teach me some things, I'd be more than happy to listen. And if you guys, again, just need someone to listen to you or to give you whatever I know for advice, I will always be here for you guys no matter what. You are my little skeletons, and I love each and every one of you. So if you guys need me, please let me know.
So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you tomorrow.
Let's get on to a lighter subject, shall we? The room feels very heavy right now. So obviously this is another video that we will not be reacting to because it is a reacting to video. Trivia number 27, can you guess the Nickelodeon show from the theme song? This has 40 views and was published June 29th, 2020, but it will be in the description box should you choose to watch it. So this video we will be reacting to, it is How Work is Going So Far 1 month in. This received 22 views and it was published July 19th, 2021.
Hi little skeletons, it's Disney Queen Skelly here. So as I told you guys possibly a while ago, I don't even know if I brought it up or not, but a while ago I had mentioned that I'm back at work at Disney, and I'm honestly very excited.
I don't know if you guys can see, my dog Roxy is in the background. I don't know if I had spoken about this yet on this channel, but if I haven't, she recently passed away in October, the day after hubby and I got engaged, and I miss her terribly.
It has been very fun. It's been good to be back. And I figured I would kind of discuss how it's been going because you guys know that I went to therapy for a little bit because I had such anxiety working again. And going back to work at Disney, I wasn't sure really what was going to happen and how it would all turn out. So I just thought I would share my experience with you guys, what I've had so far.
Initially, in the beginning, if I remember correctly, I was actually doing very well at Disney. I don't think I called out for like the first month or two. Starting in August is when the panic attacks happened about me being back at work, and it was not exactly the best. Again, this is just from what I remember. If I say something different here, then I'll take this person's word for it, because me obviously knew what happened from June to July, if I can speak, from June to July, so we'll see.
We started out with a day zero, basically meaning we're going to come back, we're going to, talk about what's new, what we're going to be doing, how our locations are working with the pandemic.
And it's funny because our day zero was on the hottest day of the year. I had to leave a half hour early because of a migraine.
And when I went, they had just, that day actually, I think that specific day, they had just lifted the rule where guests who are vaccinated don't have to wear a mask anymore. That didn't mean that the us cast members had to, wear, like, basically us cast members still had to wear face masks, which is fine. The ones that they gave us are actually very comfortable. I like them personally.
And I take them with me wherever I go.
And even to this day, when we have to wear a mask, I actually use them because I'm able to breathe through them. They're not stuffy. They're just very comfortable to wear, which I expect really nothing less from Disney, because they want to make sure everybody is comfortable and they want to make sure that everyone is, working in a safe environment, which brings me to something that they, you guys have probably heard of, that they started having people include like different hair colors, like blues and reds and stuff, and that we could paint our nails whatever color, our makeup can be whatever, so long as it's just not, uber extravagant. We could start showing tattoos now, which has been really good, and there has been more of a support system at Disney now than I think previously, before the pandemic ever hit.
I don't know how big the hair rule actually is, because I asked one of my team leads what if I could like dye my hair like a dark red or whatever, and she said, like, I asked her, I'm like, what do you think the policies are right now when it comes to hair? She goes, oh, I think they're the same as they usually are. And I'm thinking, no, they're not though, because I remember things changing. So I'm gonna have to go back into our handbook and see what's actually allowed in terms of the Disney look, as it's called.
They've been more inclusive with people. They started having like groups for like people who need it. We have support groups, say for Black Lives Matter, or for the, I do apologize if I get this wrong, the Pacific Asian riots that are going on. They do have support for that. They have support for LGBTQ. They have support for a lot of people right now. And the groups are through Zoom, I believe, is how we do it. But bottom line is they've just been so much better in terms of making sure that their cast members are okay and that we have a safe and comfortable environment to be in. And pre-pandemic, I think the meetings are still through Zoom. Either that, or I don't know if the stuff has been lifted so much that they do things in person. I'm not entirely sure. Never thought something like this could ever be possible. I know a lot of work environments try to be conscientious when it comes to people's mental state, who they are as a person, and all that stuff. But the way that Disney is going about it is incredible. I mean, in just the short time that I've been there, at time of recording, it's currently July 15th. I've been back at work for almost a month now, and actually I think I have been at work for a month as of today, goddamn. But I've been at work for a month now, and I have unfortunately called out 4 times. The first time was because I woke up due to a very bad crick in my neck. Like, when you guys like sleep on something wrong and then it like hurts the next day?
So I did already start calling out at this point.
Like you just like, it feels like you kind of like worked it out too much, or it's like something's really sore. Well, I slept on my neck wrong, and then all of a sudden I couldn't move it. I could move it like that, but like heaven forbid if I wanted to move my neck to the right, I just couldn't do it. And it was so bad that I actually started crying. Like I physically couldn't do anything. So I called out Second time was the week after for hubby's grandma's funeral, and that was a very hard emotional time for the two of us.
Which I didn't know you could call out bereavement for that. I was taught that by a manager of mine.
The third time I called out, I will admit the past 2 times I've called out have been due to panic attacks, and it has been very scary, to say the least. I was told by not only my mother, but by hubby, that I should probably call my therapist again, and me being the prideful, stubborn ass that I am, it's very hard to really say that I will call her, because I know what's bugging me, I know why I'm anxious, I just don't feel like calling her because I don't know what she could do for me.
And that didn't happen until I needed to actually take a personal leave of work. It got so bad, especially after my dog passed away and I found out my grandfather has cancer, and that's when I decided to take a personal leave because the mental health wasn't getting any better. Yeah, I probably should not have delayed me going to therapy.
When I did call her, it was because I didn't know what was going on, and then she helped me figure it out, but now I know. And I mean, leading up to the first panic attack, I, truth be told, don't even remember what happened, but the second one, it was like, basically what I said, it was like shit on top of shit on top of shit, just everything kept piling up, and it just didn't get better, and it didn't really get better until yesterday on July 14th. Honestly, I hope that doesn't happen again, and I'm trying to give myself more hours so I don't have to worry about anything financially, which has been really nice. We're taking 3 weeks off from saving for the apartment and the baby for now, and no, I'm not pregnant.
Yeah, and we still haven't put any money away since we've stopped saving for those 3 weeks. And I told Luce, I was like, we cannot quit those 2 weeks or the 3 weeks, or else we're not going to start putting money away again. And he goes, no, we'll start back up. Yeah, we never started back up. And initially when I first started out with Disney, I was only working about 20 to 25 hours a week. Now I'm actually getting between 30 to 35 hours a week, which is really nice. So I am getting the hours that I finally wanted again. And I know back when I started, I did start having panic attacks because I was in a new environment. Technically, I was only at Disney for about a day on my own after training. And I was very nervous to go back because I didn't really know what was going on anymore. Thankfully, they had us do some training again as soon as we got there. And I was hired back around the time where Storybook hadn't yet opened back up to the public. So we had a lot more time with our trainers and our team leads to figure out what we needed to do and what we were going to do. And it was really nice.
Not yet, but we're taking a few weeks off from saving, and we're kind of making sure we're financially stable until we can do that again, which I very much appreciated because we do have to buy our plane tickets to Florida still, and hopefully by the time you guys are
which didn't happen until I think September, a month before we were leaving.
Watching this, we already have it, and not only that, but we have to buy tickets for Disneyland come October because hubby and I are celebrating our 3-year anniversary. And then we have to buy tickets for the Halloween event over in Florida. So it's just...
We actually ended up using the tickets that we get for free, our comp tickets. We ended up using those for our October trip because they opened that up for us. And then we weren't able to do the Mickey Not So Spooky Halloween party because all the tickets were sold out.
A lot to do right now, and especially with Harley Baby not having a job, it makes it a lot harder. It just is what it is. We'll get through it somehow. I know we will. And I know Harley Baby's doing her best looking for a job right now.
Which she actually ended up getting a job, I think back in August. She ended up starting to work with, it was Costco. But it's not technically Costco. It's like the people who give out samples. They're their own company. That's what she does.
I'm trying to get her to work for Disney. I just don't know when that's going to happen. Either way, work has been...
That didn't happen either because she got to the point where she was supposed to do the whole agree or disagree thing, and she did not make it past that, unfortunately.
Good. I have not ever dreaded going into work. I actually love it. Even when we were just, we weren't even open yet. We were just testing out our ride. It was really nice. I met some new people, and then once we officially opened up, yes, things were a bit hectic at first, but I got the hang of it. Everyone got the hang of it again. It just became routine. So truthfully, I don't feel stressed going into work. I really don't. I love it there. I love the people, and ever since I've been back, I've actually been losing weight. At time of recording, I have lost 1.6 pounds over a few weeks.
Haven't stepped on a scale in 2 months, and I don't plan to till January.
And I know that's not a lot, but to me it's a good amount to start with. And my mom said that losing little by little is actually a lot better for me rather than like dropping 5 pounds in a week. So I've been feeling good. Again, at time of recording, I'm weighing myself in 2 days. So hopefully the scale still goes down, but we'll see. Anyways, yes, work has been great. I've been feeling good. I feel really good getting those paychecks again. And I just couldn't be happier. It's been great. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all your support that you've been giving me, family, friends, subscribers, whoever you are. Thank you guys so much. It's been a whirlwind trying to get back into work and trying to get into a normal routine of, you know, earning money again, not through the government, but through, you know, I guess a corporation. But yeah, it's been
Through hard work is what I meant to say.
good being home. It's been good working at, I guess, my second home again. And hubby's back too. I get to look forward to seeing him. And in a weird way, knowing that he's honestly so close to me with where our jobs are, it's comforting knowing that he's there. Because even though we're not physically near each other, it's still a comfort knowing that he's close. Because if anything happens, I could always, you know, just kind of wait for him, shoot him a quick text, and, you know, tell him, hey, this is what's going on. I'm outside your area. Can you please come help me out? And if he can, he will. So it's just been nice to know that, you know, regardless of anything, I feel safe at work again. I feel fine at work again, and I just couldn't be happier. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.
And I still do feel safe at work. I do feel like I'm wanted at work, that I feel like me as a person, I feel like I actually have value at work, unlike some other places I've worked. I'm not going to go too in depth into this video because there are some things I'm going to be, I don't know if I have posted this video yet or not. Again, at time of recording, I'm actually still working on this very big project that I have for the channel. It's one of my bigger series that I haven't really, that I've done. I know in terms of like a series, I know I have like the fun facts and all that, but I mean like something that I've put so much work into, and this is something that I've been personally wanting to talk about with you guys. So, and it does involve me being at work and going to work. So I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about work too much right now for this video. I will be saving that for the series that I have coming up for you guys regarding work and mental health. So again, this is another one we will not be reacting to. This is reacting to trivia number 24, Guess the 2000s cartoon. This was published on June 20th, 2021, and it received 29 views. So this will be in the description box should you choose to watch it. Alrighty guys, so this one is a quick announcement, a touch of Disney. This one was uploaded April 7th, 2021. And it garnered 37 views. Wow, not bad if you ask me. Again, I never really understood why these videos got the views that they did.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here. I do apologize if I am talking quietly. My mom is asleep right now when I'm at time of filming, so I can't exactly speak up a bit, but
My face looks so pink.
have my microphone as close as I can to me. So I just wanted to let you guys know, kind of like how I did with Universal Studios, tomorrow, April 8th, I believe, is when Harley Baby, hubby, and I are going to the Taste of Disneyland event. Oh my god. I'm going to tell you guys
A touch of Disney, I think that's what I meant to say.
Story before I get into what this video is really about. So the day that the tickets went on sale, I actually went to downtown Disney with Harley Baby. And I had hubby staying up in the virtual line queue to get our tickets. Well, as time kept ticking down, because he had work that day, as time kept ticking down, he wasn't able to get, you know, it wasn't allowing him to get in. He still had over an hour wait. But my dad said that he had about a 30-minute wait until he was able to get the tickets. So I was like, babe, don't worry about it. Dad's going to get our tickets. We're going to pay him back, blah, blah, blah. So I told my dad, hey, my dad asked me, do you want me to get your tickets when I get in? I was like, hell yeah, get our tickets. You know, you're going to be the one that's in the website. So my dad, bless him so much, got our tickets for Touch of Disney, or Taste of Disney, whatever the hell it's called.
A Touch of Disney. And yes, my dad actually was able to get our tickets, I do believe. I paid him back for, I think, no, he used, I think, my credit card in order to get them.
I think it's called A Touch of Disney. My apologies if I called it A Taste of Disney. My dad got our tickets for A Touch of Disney, and I am so excited to go. So I just want to let you guys know that since I have been having the issues with my phone, and like I said, since I cannot afford a camera to take with me, I will be going live on Instagram to record this entire thing. So if you guys want to see what Harley Baby and hubby and I experience at A Touch of Disney, please go follow me on Instagram at Disney Queen Skelly. My handle is in the description box. And just be on the lookout for that little live notification that comes on your phone. If any of you guys...
You know, it's amazing because my dad, bless his heart, he was doing this at work. He was going to get tickets for him and my mom to go too. And while we got our tickets for April, he got tickets for him and my mom for like the first week, I think. So they were like, oh my god, this is so exciting, blah blah blah, and they were like showing us pictures. I was like, oh my god, I need to go like now.
Are going on the 8th and you happen to catch Harley Baby, hubby, and I, don't be afraid to come up to us and we could possibly take some pictures. I know that would be a fun time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow at Disneyland. Bye, little skeletons. Stay safe.
It sucked though because Harley Baby and I again got I got worse of a sunburn. It was so bad. I had to have help like showering, and oh my god, I can still I talk about it and I still feel the sting on my back. Alright guys, so this is another video we will not be reacting to since it is a reacting to video. This video is reacting to trivia number 17, Guess the Childhood Theme Song 2. This received 36 views and was published on June 10th, 2021. So should you guys choose to watch it, it will be in the description box below. So again, this is another video we will not be reacting to. It is reacting to trivia number 8, Guess the Preschool Theme Song. This received 25 views and was published May 23rd, 2021. So if you guys choose to watch it, it will be in the description box below. Alright guys, so the last, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos that I have posted, we will be reacting to every single one of them. And we are going to start with Building a Lego Set Part 2. This received 22 views and was published March 13th, 2021.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here, and we are building another Lego set today. So this one is building toy. Okay, so I guess you could get either one of these 3 in here, I think. Like, I don't know if there's like an exact one that you're supposed to build or if it's like a mystery thing.
I think what it was initially was you would build, I guess, whatever piece, like whatever set you wanted to, you could build one of those 3. And if you wanted to, build one, you'd have to take it apart and then build the other one and stuff like that.
Got my instructions. We are going to organize all of these pieces. Oops. So let's organize these things. Again, not a lot, much like the other one, but this one's a lot more, this one's a lot more colorful, and it doesn't look like there's any stickers I need to use for this one. Okay, it looks like all these pieces are different, though. Oh, no, there are some similar ones. Okay. Oh, God, I hate these tan ones. These are like the bane of my existence. Hi, Roxy, my puppy girl. My puppy. Hi, baby. Hi. My dog is down here.
I hear her sniffing. Oh my god, I miss her. This is gonna make me so depressed.
Here, I'll point the camera down a little bit. Oh, you can see her. Hi, baby girl. How you doing? How's you doing? Oh, I know you miss mommy, huh? Yeah, she'll be back soon. It's like the first time she's ever appeared in a video.
I wanna cry now. I miss my dog so much.
Except in, like, maybe the backgrounds. Oh, one of these Lego pieces stuck together. Okay, there we go. It already built itself for me. Oh, and my dog's gone. Okay. These are super, like, colorful and neon. Oh my god. What is this thing gonna be? If it is, like, an actual, like, mystery thing, like, you have to build it to figure it out, I am, like, hella curious to see what this thing's gonna turn out to be. But then again...
The penis building! Oh my god, I'm, like, flashing my cleavage throughout this whole video.
And I think, like, once I look at the instructions, I'll know what I'm building, especially, like, when I get to the end. So, those over there. Hopefully my other dog doesn't walk in here, because if he does, he's going to end up, like, eating every single one of these Lego pieces. And then I'm going to have to go chasing him around and be like, no! But it's okay. If that happens, I'll deal with it.
Is this when we got Toby? Oh my god, we had Toby around this time.
But I don't think it will, because he's currently sleeping. These two dogs are, like, super lazy. But then again, so are we as a family. But one's, like, 12 years old. The other one's, like, 4. And he initially lived with, like, an older couple before we got him, so he's more laid back and chill. Like, he runs around and he has fun, but, like, he's more the laid back, chill type.
Roxy actually lived to be 13 years and 2 months old before she passed away.
Which, there's nothing wrong with that. We still get them up. We still get them exercising. We take them on, like, 3 walks a day. So it's not like we're depriving them of any.
Yeah, that has changed to 2 walks a day. Oh, I know. I think we take Toby only walking at night because my dad leaves the door open for him when he leaves for work. Oh, no, Mom walks him in the morning. So, yeah, two walks a day.
Here, can I go thump? Okay, that goes there. This goes here. That goes there. And then last piece. Okay, so we got a pretty colorful bunch underneath. So let's figure out what's going on here. Oh, I figured out which one I'm building. I literally just, like, flipped to it. Oh, so wait, can you build whatever you want from these? Or is it like, oh, what in the hell? Okay, I think I see what they're going for. So this is the base up here, and then I think whichever one you want to build, you follow the instructions on that. I'm pretty sure that's what they want. So we're going to do this penis-looking thing down here, which looks like the Eiffel Tower, but smaller. Maybe it's a radio tower. So, I guess, I don't know how they want this to be done. Like, literally, this thing looks absolutely complicated. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I really don't know what they want me to do here. It says it's supposed to look like this, like this here. But this is the instructions. It's not entirely clear on what I'm supposed to do. I literally, like, don't know what they want. I think it's just supposed to be, like, you build a base and then you build whatever you want on top of that. But then what are all these extra pieces for? Like, that doesn't make a lick of sense to me. Well, you know what? Let's just kind of
Just follow the instructions and you'll get there.
Figure this out step by step. Yeah, let's do that. Got that piece there. Straighten it out. I think this one's for, like, the more creative type, which I am, but when it comes to Legos, at least not yet. And then they want this on top. So, oh, maybe I can build 2 buddies. Okay, because I got 1 done, and there's still extra pieces left. So maybe I can do another buddy? Yeah, let's do that. So then let's do another one. I texted hubby that I built, like, my very first thing on my own. I just got the text back, but I haven't read it yet. I'll read it in a bit. Okay, that. Hopefully these weren't needed for any of the other structures. Okay. So I built 2 of these cute little boxes. Crapiola. Okay. Now looking at it, it's not that complicated to build. So the first thing I'm going to build...
I just got in my own head, and then that's what usually happens when I start to think that things are challenging when they're not.
Is that penis structure, because that looks fairly simple. So we're going to take one of these and build the penis structure. So that's going to use these guys. I guess they go down here. We're going to just go from down up. And then this goes here. And then these guys go up here.
I challenged Harley Baby to build a Lego set in one of her videos, and she still hasn't done it yet.
3, and then penis structure. Ta-da! All right, I'll put that little guy right there on my laptop. And then we're going to take our second structure. Okay, so second structure. There's nothing really I can build because the other structures required the things I just used for the penis structure. So I really don't know what to do here, guys. I'm at a loss. I literally have, like, all these pieces down here, and this is so stupid. Like, I get you can build whatever you want from this thing, but, like, why all the extra pieces? Once you open the bag, that's it. Okay, well, I guess that's it for this video then. So all I built was the penis structure. I'm gonna have to talk to hubby about everything else in here. I'm sure he could probably explain it and do it better than I could. And then once I kind of get like a lesson from him, I'll maybe come back to this video or not this video particularly, but I'll come back and do another build that's, you know, involving the rest of the pieces. So I thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know your favorite Lego sets in the comment section down below. I would love to know. Personally, my favorite one so far has been any of the cities that we've built. Those have been really fun, especially because I got to do those on my own. So I thank y'all again so much for watching. And the penis structure and I will see you tomorrow.
Honestly, I think with those sets, they're mystery sets. I think what you're supposed to do is organize them out, and then whatever instructions you get is like the build you're supposed to get. That's what that question mark was. So I think it's kind of a crapshoot of which Lego building thing you're gonna get in those little tiny like bags. Alrighty, so the next video we are gonna be reacting to is how to write Tantalog, lesson 1, the letter A. This got 34 views and was published on March 2nd, 2021.
Hi little skeletons, it's Disney Queen Skelly here, and today we are learning about the language Tantalog from Lilo and Stitch. This is the language that Stitch speaks, along with English. So this one, there is an alphabet for it, but it's a little too complicated for me to write out. They don't really use it at all except in the movie with some stuff that's written down like on spaceships and shit like that. So if you want to learn it for yourself, you may want to just do that on your own because we are just learning words today. So this one...
Not today, you're just learning words in general. I'm not going to try and figure out how to do the fucking Tantalog, how to write it out bullshit.
Is for the letter A. It's literally going to take up an entire lesson, and we're going to do B, C, D. It's basically going to be a 26-part series on every single letter in the Tantalog, and basically in the English alphabet with Tantalog words. So the words we will be learning today are Abalucha, Achibaba, Akata, Agaba, Achugamupa, Ake Jahad, Arumba, Ahua Shalom Bai, Akabucha, Akachuda, Akare Asaid, Akatiki Baba, Akuta Chite, Akuta Nagapitu, Alaf, Alanet, Akuta, Asai, Asafi, Ashi Salam, and Asirifa. I probably just summoned like 50 demons right there with all.
Yep, and they're probably all now in my room again.
That. So let's just go down the list. Achilucha means door. Achibaba.
I think I meant Abalucha. It's funny because I know like going through some of these words, I actually do recognize them from the TV show.
Means friend. Akata means all right or clear. Agaba means stop. Achuga Mupa means everybody out. Ake Jahad means blast him. Roomba means I don't know. Phrase of the century for me. Ahu Shalom.
Phrase of my entire life.
Bai means good morning. Akabucha means let me out.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't shalom actually mean like hello or good morning?
Chuda means gotta go. Akare Asaid means it looks scary. Akatiki Baba means there it is or it's over. Wow, my S key isn't working. It's over there. Akuta Chi Te means your turn. Akuta Nagapitu means heed me, no more bad. Alaf means 5. Alanet means 50. Akuta means let's dig or let's go. Asal means ball. Asafi.
Wait, did I say asal? I think I meant asai.
Means table. Ashi salam means how are you. And finally, asirifa means excuse me.
Excuse me?
Alright guys, and that is your Tantalog lesson for today. Thank y'all so much for watching. In the next Tantalog lesson, we will be learning all the words in the letter B. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I wonder if C is where I left off. I think the next one we're doing is either D or E, whenever I choose to get back into these. Alrighty, so the next one we're going to be watching is Disneyland History Main Street Shooting Gallery 1955 to 1962. This garnered 24 views and was published February 2nd, 2021.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here. Welcome back to another Disneyland history. So today we are looking at the Main Street Shooting Gallery 1955 to 1962. So I actually have a funny story about how this whole thing kind of happened. So as you guys know, I write all my notes in notebooks, right? And I've been doing that pretty much since, not day one of this channel, but like day one when I started getting serious with this channel. So you guys are watching this, I believe, in February. So back in November, we went to a hotel for hubby's birthday, and I brought my writing stuff along because we were going to be gone for 3 days, and I wanted to film on the Sunday, so I wanted something, you know, to have that way. I wanted like just to have something written down, that way I could film, you know, a good chunk of videos on that Sunday. Well, what I didn't notice is while I was writing the history down for the Main Street Shooting Gallery, I went back to the website to kind of put it on my computer, and I realized I hadn't finished writing down the article. Like, I literally went back and I saw that I had like half of it written down. And I was like, what the hell? Why is only half of this like existing? So I actually had to go back and rewrite the rest of the article on a different page because I had already started writing my next topic on the same page where the previous article wasn't finished. So I don't know, like if this has a lot of cuts in it, I'm so sorry. I'm just really trying to make it work. Thankfully you guys will only be seeing a picture, so you won't really see the cuts. You may hear it because maybe my voice will jump a little bit without knowledge, but we'll just see what happens. So today we will be talking about the Main Street Shooting Gallery, and I also believe we are talking about another shooting gallery along with it because, you know, this article just wanted to mention a little bit more other than the Main Street Shooting Gallery. So I hope you enjoy. We will discuss it at the end. July 19.
I was also informed in a comment that this picture I pulled was not for the Main Street Shooting Gallery, but it was actually for the shooting gallery in Frontierland.
1955 to January 1962, Main Street, USA. June 1962 to January 1982, Adventureland. Location, Main Street Shooting Gallery. Guests could find the shooting gallery on the left-hand side of Main Street, USA, in the space used as the Gibson Girl Kitchen today. Safari shooting.
I love Gibson Girl ice cream. Whenever people ask me, like, oh, where can I get, like, some ice cream or whatever, and I'll be like, well, are you looking for, like, an ice cream sundae, or are you guys looking for, like, ice cream bars? And I'll be like, no, we want, like some decent ice cream. I'm like, go to Gibson Girl.
Gallery. Like the Main Street Gallery, this Safari Shooting Gallery sat on the main drag of its respective land. The Safari Gallery building was the largest in Adventureland at the time, taking up much of the right-hand side of the walkway. Today, this building houses Adventureland's gift shop. Background. Main Street in 1955 had a lot more arcade-style games than it does today, and the shooting gallery was one of those most popular games on the street. With its prime location in the middle of the street, the small gallery drew major crowds and quickly became one of the most popular attractions in the park. The Safari Shooting Gallery was the Main Street Gallery's larger counterpart, with more exciting moving targets and more pistols to shoot from. Both galleries drew in crowds of all ages and brought an added level of excitement to the park. Experience. Both of the shooting galleries had a simple...
I think I have the picture of the Safari Shooting Gallery, not the Main Street Shooting Gallery.
Premise. Guests would shoot at moving or stationary targets with a pistol. The Main Street Gallery had standard targets to shoot at, while the Safari Gallery had animals and other jungle-themed targets. Closure. After almost a decade, the small Main Street Gallery could no longer keep up with the demand, and the loud popping of guns didn't really fit into the land's cheerful mood. So in 1962, Disney closed the Main Street location in favor of the Safari Shooting Gallery, which opened a few months later in Adventureland. During its 10-year run, the Safari Shooting Gallery had several name changes, including the Big Game Safari and Big Game Shooting Gallery. Though it was a fairly popular attraction, the park already had a successful gallery in Frontierland, with bigger firepower, and the Safari Shooting Gallery closed its doors by 1982. Trivia. Before the Frontierland Shooting Gallery changed to infrared guns in the 1980s, all of the targets in the galleries had to be repainted each night since the bullets from the pistols chipped away at the paint throughout the day.
So does that mean that the bullets had BB guns in them? Like the guns had BB guns in them?
So while this is actually a pretty cool Disney history thing, because I know we have the, oh my god, what is it? It's the shooting gallery in Adventureland. You guys know that one, right? The
Frontierland Shooting Expedition, I think that's what it's called.
It's in Frontierland. I'm sorry, in Frontierland. It's the shooting expedition. Because I know we still have that, which is great that we still have something there. But I would actually kind of love to experience like an arcade inside of Disneyland. Even though I know like the shooting gallery isn't exactly like themed well to Main Street like it said, I still would have loved to maybe experience like an actual arcade in Main Street. Because I know right now if you go, it's not to the, I don't know if it's the Emporium or if it's like next to the Emporium, but one of the shops on Main Street actually has like some things at its entrance. It's the one with the fortune teller. There's an electric shock machine.
That's the Penny Arcade. I just want to mention this. I completely hate that shirt. Like, okay, well, I don't necessarily hate. I actually don't know if I still have that shirt. Oh, shit. Anyway, that particular shirt, the material would catch hair like that. I hated when it did that.
Which is really just like vibrations, and it like makes your hands like completely numb. Like what it does is you hold on to it and you feel these vibrations, which if they are electric shocks, it doesn't feel like it. But you can't let go.
It's bugging me that I'm just letting this strand of hair stay right there.
Like you have to endure it until it's done, and it's pretty cool if you ask me. I love doing it. In fact, I think I have a video up on this channel of me doing the electric machine. And then there are the penny is it the Penny Arcade? That's what it's called. Holy crap. Okay, so there's the penny movies where you plop in a penny and then you look through like these little like binocular glasses thingies, and it's like a flip story. So it's not an actual like movie, it's pictures, and they flip through them and you can see like a story unfolding, and there's I think like 4 on each side, so there's 8 of them. I think there's also a strength test, and I think there's like one other game that I completely forgot about. But in terms,
I still don't know. I think I'm pretty sure I know about the electric one. I know about the penny movies. I know there's a test your strength. I don't think there's any ones other than that though.
in terms of like an arcade, that's really all we have now in Main Street. But I kind of wish I would have seen what else was there in terms of like an arcade. Was there like, I don't know, pinball machines, maybe like, I don't know, just something. I would love to have known what was actually there. Because if it was like really like a true arcade, you know, they had to have had at least a good handful of games there. But anyways, I thank y'all so much for watching. If you actually have any stories yourself of the Disneyland history like topics we talk about, let me know in the comment section down below. Like, have your grandparents been, you know, when this was all around? Or maybe like, you know, do you know more than I do? Or do you have anything like you'd like to share? Please let me know. I would actually love to read it, and, you know, I'd love to see your guys' Disney knowledge as well.
I totally had a brain fart there, you could tell.
So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Honestly, I think when it comes to like arcades actually, I don't know what arcades would have been like back in the day from the 50s to the 60s. I don't even know if pinball was even around. I'm not really knowledgeable on arcade things back in like those decades. Alrighty guys, so the next one we're reacting to is Versus Part 14, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh edition. This was published January 24th, 2021, and it actually got 24 views.
Hi little skeletons, it's Disney Queen Skelly here, and welcome back to another Versus video.
As my fiance casually plays video games in the back.
So today we're doing The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh here in Disneyland versus The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh in Walt Disney World. So, without further ado, let's get into it. A storybook come to life. Get lost in the pages of A.A. Milne's classic tale as you glide through Pooh's most memorable adventures. Board your beehive and get swept up in a gust of wind with Piglet, Gopher, Eeyore, Kanga, and Roo. Band together with Tigger and friends to stay afloat in a torrential downpour. Celebrate sunny days and togetherness as Pooh finally gets his paws on some honey. This visual extravaganza, filled with classic Disney songs, is sure to delight cubs of all ages. Inspired by the Disney classic, based on the stories by A.A. Milne, the Disney film was released in 1977 and included songs written by Disney legends the Sherman Brothers. Winnie the Pooh, copyright Disney, based on the Winnie the Pooh works by A.A. Milne and E.H. Shepard. Meet Winnie the Pooh and friends. After your journey, come greet characters like Pooh, Eeyore, and Tigger. Please check the Disney app for specific times. Next.
Yeah, now we can't do that anymore though, because we don't really do like the whole face-up character meet and greets. Though when we went to Knott's recently, you were actually able to hug characters and hold their hands again, which was insane to me, honestly. I don't know if they're doing that in Universal. I think that's still socially distant, but I know Disneyland is still doing the socially distant character meet and greets. As far as I know, their characters are still on, not pedestals, but they're still like roped off. Kids can't hug them or anything like that.
So we'll be looking at the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh in Florida, a storybook come to life.
My favorite between the two Winnie the Pooh rides.
Be swept away by a gust of wind with Gopher, Piglet, Eeyore, Kanga, and Roo before sliding inside Owl's house. Bob up and down with Tigger during a hide-and-seek adventure. Enter a dream world where singing heffalumps and woozles are spring up and down. It's a delightful ramp through scenes and songs made famous in the classic Disney film Winnie the Pooh. Before saying goodbye to your new friends, celebrate with Pooh as he finally gets his paws on what he's been searching for. Winnie the Pooh, copyright Disney, based on the Winnie the Pooh works by A.A. Milne and E.H. Shepard.
What sucks is I don't think we were able to take Harley on Winnie the Pooh over in Florida. Next time we go, we'll take her on it.
Before your adventure, explore Rabbit's garden, paint with honey, and visit Eeyore's home. So me personally, I've actually been on both attractions. I've been on the Winnie the Pooh attraction here at Disneyland, and I've been on the Winnie the Pooh attraction at Walt Disney World. Now, the Winnie the Pooh attraction here is actually very sweet. It's a short line queue. Obviously, they can't extend it, but it is a short line queue. And the only difference I would say between the one here and the one in Florida is, one, they do have an interactive line queue for the kids in case they get bored and it's really hot out and they just don't have the energy to stay put. And they also have a bouncing feature at one point when you do meet Tigger. So that...
on top of that, they also have like a rocking motion throughout the ride when the wind blows you.
I will say is a little bit different than ours. With ours, there is no interactive line queue. You just walk straight through to the honey pots, and then once you get in, once you feel the wind, your honey pot starts to rock back and forth until the ride ends, which is pretty much the only kind of, I guess you would say, 4D effect for the ride. But either way, both rides are actually super cute, and you can actually paint with honey. There's a little section inside the line queue where you can like remove honey to see characters. The house is super cute. There's like little bongo drums you can bang on, and I mean, I do plan on releasing a video fairly soon, if I haven't released it already, that of the pictures hubby and I took in Florida. I would ask for the ones that he took on Snapchat, but that's just going to be too many to send to me. He did take a video, however, while we were in line for the Winnie the Pooh attraction where he's banging on bongo drums, and I'm just kind of staring at him like, dude, can you not? It's hot. We've waited in line for so long. Just tone it down.
Yeah, we made the stupid decision to go to Florida in August. Also, this cup up here looks like it is on the edge of a coaster, and it is bothering me.
Anyways, I thank y'all so much for watching. If you've been on either attraction, let me know which one is your favorite in the comment section down below. I would love to know. Me personally, I will not pick a favorite. I love both rides.
Meanwhile, me saying about 2 minutes ago, oh yeah, no, the Winnie the Pooh attraction over in Florida is actually my favorite.
But I will have to say, in terms of visual presentation, Walt Disney World definitely is doing it a little bit better than we are. But of course, there's nothing like a classic like going on the ride here at Disneyland. So I thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, little skeletons. Stay.
Even my ass here was like, yep, the one in Florida does it way better. Alright guys, the last video we will be watching is Fun Facts Mickey Mouse's Mickey Down Under. This was released April 6, 2021 and garnered 25 views.
Hi little skeletons, it's Disney Queen Skelly here. Welcome back to another Fun Facts video. So I know today I would have been reading you more of the Bounty Hunter code, but at time of recording, hubby is actually still asleep, so I can't go into his room and get the books. So today we are doing fun facts for Mickey Mouse's Mickey Down Under.
I'm looking at my library right now, and I don't think I even have those books in here. I think they're still in hubby's room.
Enjoy! First Mickey Mouse cartoon to feature someone other than Walt Disney as Mickey. Shortly before this cartoon was made, Walt chose sound effects whiz James McDonald as the new Mickey Mouse voice. And that is your one and only fun fact for Mickey Mouse's Mickey Down Under. I thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.
Alrighty guys, so I think what I might do, instead of like putting every single link for a video in the description box, what I'm actually going to do is unlist the playlist that these are all in, and then I'm going to link the playlist down below so you guys can watch it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was a long one. Thank you guys for being with me through this 2021 adventure. I know it was crazy. There was a lot of ups, downs, left, right. So many things changed on this channel in 2021. But come back tomorrow when I tell you guys what's going to be in store for DQS in 2022. I'm very much looking forward to 2022. It is going to be a very good year for this channel, at least I hope. I started out the year, I believe, with about 51 or 52 of you, and now I have 60 of you ending this year. I am so happy to see how much I've progressed on this channel since I got serious with it. It has been a wild run. I'm so happy with it. I don't plan to ever stop this channel unless I absolutely have to. You guys know I took a small break after a while because I just ran out of videos and I had no time to film. But I just want to thank you guys so much for being here with me throughout 2021. And I can't wait to see you guys in 2022 as well as some new faces. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, little skeletons. Stay safe, and I love you guys.